Hi everyone, Paul ISM. Welcome to Friday Night Live at the Bench Show. So, after last week's diabolical, farcical 2-hour speed build, we're back. Oh, hang on, I'm playing back. Give me a sec. We're back with our normal show. So we've got Tim looking at all your latest kit releases. We've got Dan. Dan's running a little bit late. Hopefully he'll be joining us soon. But Dan's been looking at all the kit models shared on the forum and Facebook that you've all built. You can vote on them, and the winner will win a UMP goodie bag, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you get your votes down, and when prompted, pick your favourite build of the night. We've got a couple of giveaways tonight as well, which we'll chat about in a second. We'll also be looking at what you've all been buying as well over on the Live at the Bench page. If you're not a member of these pages, the links for them all are in the description down below. So you can go down, join them, apply to join, we'll let you on. And then on the Live at the Bench page, you can show us what you've been buying. And on ISM, you can show us what you've been building as well. You can share to the forum as well. And if you're clever, you can use a collage to show multiple builds in one picture. Or you can post one to the forum and one to Facebook, which is what I tend to do. But we don't want multiple pictures in there because otherwise it'll end up massive. We'll end up there all night trying to read it. And it keeps it simple, keeping it to one picture. So tonight, like I say, we're still waiting on Dan and Jermaine as well, but we've got Al, we've got Luke's back with us as well. We've got John Bellows, we've got Norman, we've got Sam, we've got John Sharp, we've got Tim, and we've got me as well. So, everybody have a good week?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, not bad.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
Yes, quick few banks with us. Yeah. Norman's speaking kind of normal again, which is good.
No, it isn't.
It is. And like I say, Luke's very kindly joined us again, and he's very, very kindly donated a prize tonight. Now, there's going to be a lot of people that go, because all these have done it in here. Luke's very kindly donated the Edward dual combo, isn't it?
Dual combo, yeah.
The Hind kit, and that's a beautiful kit. So there's two 72 scale Hinds in there, all sorts of goodies and bits and bobs.
Lots and lots of plastic in
And I believe that's a limited run kit that you can no longer get as well.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, very nice.
Very kind of Luke. Yeah. So all you got to do to win that is at some point through the show, we'll prompt you to pick a number from 1 to 1,000. You'll pop it in the chat, and we'll do a live random number generator on there, and you can win it. We've also got a load of UMP 3D printed stuff as well. All funky colours. So you got a yellow tape holder, a white glue holder, and a blue paper holder. We'll put some paint pots in there for you as well. So you can win that later on, as well as the UMP goodie bag given away in Dan's section as well.
I thought you said cape holder then.
Cape holder?
Cape.
Like a
superhero cape.
Sunday.
A cape?
Yeah.
Holder. No, mate, no capes in there.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'd rather have a cake holder.
That's my hand. My hand's a perfect cake holder. And my face is a perfect cake eater.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway.
Glad cleared up.
Yeah. It's not a cape holder or a cake holder. It's a cape. So, yeah, it is. Yeah, there we go. So everyone's watching in chat. As always, you got any comments or questions, pop them in there. We'll read them as we go through the night. If you've got a question, pop a question mark in front of it, and we'll answer it. If we don't answer it, just give us a little bit of time and repeat it later on, and we'll get to it.
I thought we were just ignoring them.
Well, we tried to.
We did try. We did try.
So next week, all going well. Al's heart just missed a beat then. We'll hopefully be interviewing Mr. McNeish. All being well. So make sure you tune in for that. And then the week after, we're going to alternate, like we said last time, we're going to alternate from when Tim's not doing his kit section every other week. We'll try and incorporate something else. So if you've got any how-tos you'd like to see, or any other ideas of things you'd like to see, because I think we'll get fed up with doing speed builds every other week. And I don't think I could be bothered, if I'm honest. We got we didn't get a lot of flack, did we, for 7.5? We did get a little bit, though. we got the usual think of the children. Some small kid could have eaten that.
Yeah.
It could have been put on a government watch list for giving it to children, that kind of thing. I think you got the most flack, didn't you, John?
Yeah, I got a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, people are trying to tell John just how fantastic Humbrol paints really are. Without costing me a tenner, I'd really like to say no, don't. If you watch me and John trying to paint them, and John even got grief for saying he finger painted them. I think everyone compared it to an 8-year-old child.
The black I had, the black and the blue well, the matte colours, they didn't go on too bad, but that gloss was the worst. And I was painting it onto a matte surface, so at least it had something grip to. Man, that was awful.
It was terrible.
And like you say, you think that people buy them kits as here's a way of getting into the hobby. You can completely understand why people have no interest in it, because they get that and just.
Well, I would be curious, because one of the steps that in the instructions says make sure to wash the plastic really well. So yeah, I'm wondering if there's something on there that between the plastic and the paint that beat it up.
Well, that red paint beaded on me, and it was already on like a painted surface, and it wasn't. That red paint was just terrible.
It was awful, and it was dire. It really was nasty.
No, mate.
It's a pretty red though.
Yeah, you know what? It's still on the gravel outside. James keeps saying it. So yeah, if you can think of anything we can do, let us know. Any feedback's good, and if not, we'll all have a little chat. And yeah, Hannah's saying, "Where have you been, Tim? Why are you wearing a shirt?"
Yours lower too.
I went and picked up his prom today. He had his last day, last prom with all his kids before he goes to high school.
Ah, cool.
They're all looking rather grown up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Brian, yeah, cool. No. Tim turned down the gain on his mic. No. Like talking loudly.
Yep. I can turn him down.
He can. He can turn me off.
But I'm not going to, because he's perfectly fine to me.
Yeah, he can turn me off. He can turn me on.
Ooh.
What's a different show?
Anyway, moving on.
We were talking about cake before, so
yeah, capes, John. So Kipper, Robinson, Phillips in the chat saying greetings all. Sergeant Bones, Bill, greetings and salutations to war. Richie Lamser saying good evening to artist Noble Artist Diary. Steve saying hello. Harry stole your names there as well. Gaz Vickers says good day, model molesterers. No Name Bastard is there saying greetings and styling names.
In the game.
I'd say great pleasure in reading John's name. I do. There's even all from the cave in Lossiemouth. Keith Arzes, and even from the cloudy and cool South Wales. Brian says fit like loon. That's somebody you know, is it Al?
Yeah.
Right, got you.
Fish.
Skeleton of Giraffes in there. Jamie saying hello, everyone.
Hello,
Jamie. Yeah, he's on screen tonight, Brian. He is there. Skullfish Jason's there saying wahoo, ladies and gents. Evening, folks. Nice to be back watching the live show again. Indeed, it is Ian. Ian's got a question for us as well, which he's going to ask us in a bit. Sharpie's there saying even model meisters and maestresses. Sonic FM says hello. Well, I think that's a new name, isn't it? Or I might have seen Sonic before, actually. Norman's there saying evening, fellow Screwfillers. Your weekend start here. Fucker and succotash. Steve Winston, hi all. Auntie says hi, folks. Some random dude called Black Rifle Model Works.
Strange.
That's Luke, who's very kindly donated the kit. So click on Luke's name, go to his channel, and subscribe to it. Make sure you all do that. Dave Ruddles there saying evening all. Sean McDonald, says evening, folks. Brian Wimble says evening, folks. And Wendy says evening all. And Tim, do you want to go for a bit?
Yeah. Guys, I'm almost ready. You see, I'll say hello, guys. Nearly finished my Lank, and that I started in April. I'm also going to the Royal National Aeronautical Society. Is that right? Royal National Aeronautical
Air Station, Royal
Naval Air Station.
Mine sounds better. Anyway,
hang on, I missed that. What did Tim call it?
Royal National Air Association Society.
It's not NASA.
No, could be NASA. Just needs an extra alien that little fly's going to get it. The third year in a row, I got the Lank from the Air Day last year. Oh, very nice. Well, I take it that's I'm going to go that it's a 172 one that you finished building. I'm going to go because you didn't say that. Gaz is shamelessly plugging away. Starring Works evening, everyone. Mr. Alex Hillman, good evening, all. Steve saying, I hope you're fun, Rob. So it begins. Good evening, folks from Yarry T. Evening, all from Andrew Haycock. Hey, Mika saying hi, all. Claire's there saying hi, everyone. Willie Mac, good evening, one and all. Glasto Billy, beer o'clock, I feel. With there. Got some Biretti, Moretti. Anyway, I'm not going to start with that one. Simon saying, evening, boys and girls. Dixby James, hello, all. Okay. I feel like Lee doing this. John Stones, eating slaves to the plastic.
Doesn't look like him.
Sitting around on camera drinking. Definitely Lee.
You're not. Who you say you look like? Lee.
Feel like Lee then.
Yeah, you don't look as Mike Brewerish as Lee.
Steve built the chassis and cab of my Hobby Boss 135M 911 C-Het. Turned out well. Couldn't get close to the PC to upload pics. Oh, shame. Malcolm Plum, evening, everyone. Adam Clark, Christian Lorraine, evening, all from both of them. Naked Modeler, Mr. Pony, evening, everyone.
Hey, Nibbles.
Francis Parr, whoa, nice gifts. Hello, Francis. Howie, John Howe, good evening, everybody. Martin, I'm not going to do the last one. Hi, all. Anti, nice hind, want. Well, we need to do is put a number in, and you could win. John Cott, evening, one and all. Frankie goes to Hobbywood, good evening. Steve Winslade, good evening, gents. How are you saying I'm gorgeous? I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was a compliment.
Yeah, Hannah's there saying, howdy, peeps, happy Friday.
Oh,
Jamie Garvin, hello all and good evening. Tony Davey, good evening. All liked him's convict cut style.
ooh.
All right. Look at looking smart and I just get all this flack for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Willie's saying, good to see you back from the hole, Sam. Did you have a nice little break?
I did, mate. It was great.
Good. Good. No getting speared or beaten on the beach thinking you're a seal?
No, I only swore at someone once.
It's not a seal.
Is it not a seal?
No, real.
They don't do a walrus, do they?
Walrus, yeah.
I was going to say a walrus.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, if a man ran up to a walrus with a stick, he'd need a really big stick. Because
You did say stick, didn't you?
I got worried about you, temper. You know?
Man running around with a stick in his hand, got arrested. John Newton, greetings from Toronto. Hope everyone had a great week. Yeah. My gearbox blew up on my car this week, and I've now had to buy a new mode of transport.
Oh, what?
Yep, I had to buy a new mode of transport. I bought an electric scooter that my missus has got, and I'm now using that to get to and from work.
No, you're not.
I am.
No way.
Yep, I'm 4 miles from my work.
I want to see
okay.
video of that.
All right.
There'll be reports of police some teenage tearaway ragging around on electric scooter.
It's the only way I don't get. I'm able to go ride around on one and don't get really strange looks because I look so young. I stood like a young man.
Is the car that bad? You can't drive it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wow, that's
okay. Yes, it's really bad and it makes a terrible. So what you do is you sit there with it idling and you put it into driving. It sounds like the.
How's it go?
It's not really bad. It sounds, I think, like the pump inside the gearbox is broken.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like the tranny shot, man.
You go to put it into gear, and as you're putting away, the clutches slip because it's DSG, so there's clutches in there. They slip. The first stage slips. Second stage comes in and just comes in with almighty jolts.
Oh.
And then it goes into
That's a clutch bearing.
slipping. And then goes
Sounds
into
like a bearing.
gear, which will go into there for about a minute. You then get into third gear, a slip, a smack, massive smack, and off you're driving again.
The short
Yeah,
answer.
you better fix that before you got to replace the entire clutch. So you look at that bearing in there.
No, it's dead. It's dead. It's clutch. The clutch pack. It's DSG. So it's clutch pack gearbox. It's
Okay.
totally dead.
Gotcha.
It's
Oh,
Overcomplicated DW crap.
Yeah, it's very, very good until it breaks. To replace the parts, they could probably cost me $2,000.
Oh my God! I had a Volkswagen Scirocco. I don't know what you called those over there. 1985, 85 Wolfsburg edition. It was my dad's car. This thing was so expensive to fix; it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Welcome to Top.
Nutty, I mean, silly, ridiculous. Fix the air conditioner, get a dryer receiver, and maybe a compressor. It was like $1,200. What?
Yeah. Let's move on to the chat. We'll be afraid. Alex BB, and we're not swearing.
Killed me.
We'll get past this in a minute.
From the deepest
BW.
Langerland. Hope you're all well and have a great show. Michael Canago, morning from Phoenix, Arizona. Mr. Dolan, this is where I come to find the mojo. Well, Dick, maybe you might find some mojo here. Put in a number later, you might win something, and winning something always makes you feel good.
Oh, definitely.
Digsby saying enjoyed last week, by the way. You do like watching us. Strowman saying hello. Drew one, hi all. Martin, evening to all from the sunny island of Bornholm in the Baltic Sea. Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Nice.
Sounds.
Are you sure it's not in Island?
It could be Bornholm. They could pronounce it like that because it's from a different country to what we're. So they could have a wonderful accent, and they could call it Islands. James there saying model off that evening one ad. Dang, where's Yo Dude? Adam's there. Yo Dude, what's occurring? Watching crazy prices on eBay of stuff is quite hilarious. Shadowland models. Hi everyone. Ray Aquilina. Good evening, my friends. Stu McGuire. Evening all. Mark Wiseman. Hi everyone. Tony Davey. Tim's got a paper round. And yes, Strowman, I shot my tranny. Starry Works, no, it's not a DSC, it's a DSG. So work out what the G is, but dodgy slipping.
Gearbox.
Yes.
Gobshite?
Dodgy slipping git, I'm going to call it. That. Dragon 64 evening. Mark. Patrick McGeever, evening all. Model officer is Tim riding a tranny. Did I hear that right?
What?
The tranny's been banging around a bit.
Yeah, it keeps banging. It got a bit too hot, and now it doesn't work anymore.
I trashed it. Drove it to death.
Aurelio 76, hello. Matthew Burstles, hi all from sunny Chesterfield. Mark Ewing, evening safe plastic.
Ewing.
Bornholm is the love of the Danes, like Scilly Isles. I didn't know anyone loved the Scilly Isles, but Al, do you love the Scilly Isles?
No.
Oh, see, I don't think it's anything like that then, Mr. Alex Hillman. Lee Barlow, hope you all had a good week. Dick Dolan, well, I did slap in an order in the UMP shop, so hopefully a few new toys will help things along. I'm sure I will. Hello, sorry. Southwest Modeler, hi, hello everyone, happy Friday. Yeah, DSG doesn't sodding go. Yeah, that's a good one. Isn't Stroheim where they dumped a bunch of chemical weapons after World War II? Possibly. And Kevin Stevens, good evening, ISM. Just like to say I've got a big thank you to my wife with the help from Paul, Hannah, and James for my birthday present. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad you got your birthday present and happy birthday.
Yeah, you got a UMP Apex.
Oh, nice.
And, yeah, happy birthday. Hope you had a good time. And there we go. Right, what's everyone working on tonight then? Al?
I'm working on this minute
I didn't know you have a newt.
F14. It's the 1/32 camera.
Oh.
So
I'd
I
just
thought,
like to say, Al, your picture's so crystal clear.
It is. What's happened, Al?
Yes.
I bought a cable, a very long one,
Yeah.
and I attached it to the router, straight into the computer, and now everything is hunky-dory.
Lovely.
Good.
Excellent. Mr. Carswell.
I'm working on the Hassie Sea King for Norman's group build and the Hakon Typhoon.
Excellent, mate. Mr. Bellows.
Surprise, surprise! I started another kit, but it is this kit from. It's my favorite kit to date. I have a number of them. Don't laugh. But I felt the need to start another one, so it was being bandied about by a number of other people in here. So I said, it just drew me in again. So.
Excellent. Well done. Norman.
I shall be continuing with this one, which is the Academy 132 scale H1Z, and I'm doing the brass on it tonight.
Ooh, bit of
All the
paint.
brass fitting, ready for primer. This
Nice.
You getting close to paint now?
well, I'm after this weekend. I hope we're getting primer all next week and get some paint.
Let's not push it, eh?
Yeah, but you know that's too far in the future. That is.
I already mentioned this the other day, and I did have a slight wobble.
Sam.
I'm going to be working on the roll cage and doing the windows for the Fina BMW.
Oh,
It's still a bit damp from 2K, so
a bit moist.
a bit moist. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
Excellent. Sharpie.
I shall be carrying on with the Bronco P40 Warhawk.
Excellent.
Nice.
Superb kit, by the way. If you want a 48 Warhawk, go for it. And if I get a bit bored of that, I'll set to masking some more and doing some more funky paint stuff on the Colonial Viper.
That's
So we
nice.
got
It's looking good, that. Awesome.
candies and fish scale effects and all sorts.
Cool. Tim.
After I finished doing the slides for the show, I may. I don't leave it till last minute.
Well, we're going to do your section right now, Tim.
Oh, that's it.
Uh-oh.
That's the sort of news I like.
No.
I might try and I did a bit of a norm and I put the sequin back in the box. It was only to tidy it up while we were doing the haul.
Jesus Christ.
I know, but this week I have then not taken
Jesus,
it back out.
God, man.
So I'm feeling a bit Norman.
How you doing, mate? Tim? I see my minute on.
Could be those invaders from years ago.
I think I might need to.
Good one, John.
Excellent. Excellent tip. And I'm carrying on with that. But it looks nothing like that. As you'll see in a bit in Dan's section if Dan arrives. Check, actually. So if you're all working on something in the chat, let us know. We're all interested to see.
I'll have a look. Brian was saying someone's newt is called Tiny. Oh. Ours now is
It's mine.
Yeah, mine is.
Yeah. Moloff says I'm working mainly on this. Oh, Drew once started on his Winged Wings AEG. I think you mean the bomber. That's mighty good to hear.
Wow, that's a big kit.
Isn't AEG a washing machine?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Well, before the war, they produced electronic goods. Well, they were making electronic goods. The war came along. They built everything. After the war, they carried on doing electrics.
During the war.
Yeah, it's actually a manufacturer's name, AEG.
Yeah.
Do you know what it means? I don't know what it stands for.
Yeah, I've never actually worked out what it stands for. But yeah, during the war periods, they produced. Were quite happy to let their factory be used to produce military items.
I guess the EEG probably stands for something like engineering group.
Whatever the name of the business is or manufacturing company.
Steve's saying close to going into box, isn't it, Norm?
Just quickly, does somebody have a fan on?
Me?
No.
I can hear buffeting of a fan.
Sorry, works says Norm. How long can you keep avoiding to paint?
You wouldn't believe.
Oh, you wouldn't, but yeah.
As long as it takes.
Yeah, exactly. Look forward to see it done. A couple OG Wolfpack T38 Talons tonight. Nice. Anti's spent today building Tamir Centaur. Lovely kit, no fit problems, a real pleasure to build.
No horsing around.
No horsing around. Nicholas McPherson, I'm working on the 148 M1A2 Abrams. Good little kit, that. Giorgio Magani, hello there.
Giorgio Armani.
Hello.
Very close to.
Oh yeah.
Dick Dolan saying my plan is to open a kit.
Hey.
Here, 120 scale Honda R8272. Odds are about even on me actually starting it.
Mm-hmm.
Digsby's working on the 144th U-boat V7.
Hey Digsby.
41 on the conning tower. Steve Winslade, I'm still working on and off on my KV1. Richard Lamb's working on his 172 Sea King for the Norm build. Malcolm's okay, so is our jeez.
Alemania, electricity gazelle sharp.
Yeah, something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to keep an eye on that one. Not sure who Frederick Lundstrom is there. I think he might be hitting his keyboard by accident.
Yeah, I think he's genuine.
Yeah. Sergeant Bone, tank tracks. For all E100 tank tracks, not the most fun. 4 parts per link. Yeah. That's a lot of work.
Enjoy.
How is the 144th Gundam base? Oh, hello, darling. We didn't passing them off. Not seen them. Oh.
Glasto Billy's working on the Revelry box for the 148 Phantom. Chunk's still trying to wake up here, but thinks it's the 80s because Tim looks about 12.
Yeah.
Malcolm Plum's still working on the 112 Jeff Trumpeter GT40. Frederick Lundstrom, I just got myself a gigantic box of a Rebel space shuttle to complement this still unbuilt Saturn V. Rob Taylor saying AEG may also mean actual electric garments.
Cool.
And Carl Make Your Models says, evening folks, hope you're all good.
Hey Carl.
Hey, Carl.
Hello, Jermaine.
Hey Jermaine.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Big Jermaine in the house.
Oh, Jermaine.
Jermaine Darlings.
That's Robert Benson to you, Tim.
Sorry, Mr. Robert.
All right, Bob. Mellow out. Hi, Bob.
Hello,
Sorry, Mr. Robert.
my friend John. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, we got your friends in.
Miss Noppy.
I love all y'all.
I love you too.
I love all y'all.
Still love you.
I trust y'all been having a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Friday. How can you not have a wonderful day on a Friday? Well, she's saying that.
Taxman took your whole check, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's payday today for me today, so yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, for me as well.
Do you always get paid mid-month payday? It's quite nice actually getting done this way.
I get paid, every 2 weeks.
Oh, you look at you.
Fancy.
Yeah, fancy that.
That's typical. Very difficult. Some places will do a month. That's very difficult.
Oh, it's easy.
Yeah, it's generally a month over here.
You have to get used to it. I mean, it's possible, but you have to get used to it.
I
If you're
remember
not.
being a kid, I used to be paid weekly, and I remember when we were going on to getting paid monthly, that was a real shock to my system.
Oh boy, I bet.
Yeah, I've decided what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to break open my key fob for the Volkswagen, and I'm going to try and solder on the new switches to the board tonight.
Oh, we having problems with your key fob?
Yeah, it's totally packed up on me.
It's been a nice reliable car then.
All it does at the moment is wind down the windows.
Problem is, it does that when he doesn't want it to.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
I had to use it has a blade key built into it. So you take that out, put that in the lock the door, stand there. I'm looking at the keys, it's flashing. As I look at the car, all the windows are rolling down. I'm like, take it open, take the battery out. Can you imagine there were some wonderfully words being used?
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, it's the backbone.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow, it wasn't me this time. Holy smokes.
What are those bits for? Are they spotlights?
They're extra bits. Just throw them away.
I'll eat them.
This is what I forgot to do today. So you were talking about the Aston Martin silver for your wheels. It is actually a very specific colour.
Yeah.
The satin silver that comes with those.
Yeah.
It's only an Aston Martin colour. There's actually I was trying to find some wheels at work, see if we had some, but I couldn't find it.
Well, I'm going to go with a little show on it. It might not show too well.
I saw the picture. Was it one of the ones you showed on your?
Yeah, it's that one.
Hang on, where are you?
I'm going with that. It's probably not going to show very well, but it's just a nice light gunmetal colour.
Yeah.
That's right, different to the norm. That's all.
Well, originally they were always this satiny gunmetal top action colour. So yes, that's not bad choice. And they're always satin. They're never gloss.
They're never gloss. Okay, because I was thinking of glossing them, but yeah, they're going to be satin. I'll leave them be then.
Yeah. They're usually always satin finish.
Okay. Cool.
Is there such a thing as a 2K satin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and 2K flat.
Okay. Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Mm.
2K satin, just get the gloss and sand it a bit.
Yeah, you could do.
Oh no!
Well,
Just broke the rear window for the Bmw.
I've got a spare one. Sam.
Can I spend 20 quid?
What?
Can I spend 20 quid?
You want to?
You just meet yourself first.
Wouldn't bother because you buy a new kit for 30 odd. I'll probably got a spare window, Sam. I'm pretty sure I have.
Is he having a go, is he?
We'll just call that a five. We'll call that a fiver, Sam.
Oh, for
Yeah, I should have one, Sam. Give me a bit and I'll try and remember where the hell I put it.
no problem.
Because I broke one of mine a while back, do you remember?
Oh yeah.
I had to buy a whole new sprue. Which is great.
An absolute.
Have you got another Beamer there for now? You can nick one from?
No.
Oh,
I've ordered it, but it hasn't come up yet.
okay.
I've ordered a new Fina one from our friends in different places. What an absolute.
It must be in one of my drawers here. Let me have a look first. I'll get it in the post to you tomorrow. I'll stick it with your Mark. Where will it be? It won't be in there. It might be in here.
Suffering succotash.
all the boxes. What did you do? Snap it in half?
Yeah, I've just cleaned it.
It is quite brittle, the glass on them.
On my t-shirt. Blah, blah.
We have a question from Ian Douthwaite.
Yeah.
He says, question for the live team. I'm looking to buy a proper spray booth. Booth even.
Straight.
Yeah, I've just been chatting with Chunk. Needs outside venting and preferably with a light. What are the team's recommendations for a £100 to £150 budget?
Right, 150 will get the Spar Max,
Mm-hmm.
which Ant used to have, and he said it was really good.
Yep.
There's no light in it.
No.
The only one you're going to get with a light is the cheaper 70 quid foldaway one, which it does work. I had one. I think a few of these guys have got them.
I've got one.
Yeah, they do work. They do take the fumes out.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Yeah, I think for that budget, if you want the light, I'd go for one of those. I think they buy Expo tools, and you can generally get them on eBay. They're about 70 quid in, so it'll save you money as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a bit of a missed market there, because you go from like 70 to 150 to 300 quid, and there's like not really much in between on the spray booths. So, what do you guys reckon?
Yeah, I think it's great.
I'd go for the Spar Max and put my light in it.
Yeah, that's probably what I'd do, to be honest.
Yeah, I always recommend you buy the best tools you can get that you can afford. I'm just a cheapskate. That's why I bought them.
Yeah.
That's completely true.
We all know that. Crap. I'll be on the kits. Beamers galore.
Yeah. I like it when you get good cracking noises.
Hang on.
Brian Wilnell's just saying that he's put all his up for sale on the forum.
Yeah, I was going to go look at that because I'm going to have to do admin in there because I don't know if Brian's got 100 posts on the forum.
I think.
Gotta stick by the rules. Yeah, Brian, I hate to say it, bud, you can't sell on the forum, matey. Yeah, the rules on the forum are 100 posts or more. Stick it on the selling page, you'll probably do better. And I wouldn't never put your email up on a public site either.
No, don't do that.
You'll get spammed to hell by spammers.
Too late.
Never too late.
You've been spammed.
Hang on. I suppose we can leave it be. Do we get rid of that bar? There we go. Brian, it's okay, mate. I know you. I'll leave it up for you. Don't worry. I think I can vouch for you. You need to start that kit he gave you, don't you, Tim?
You start any kit, to be honest.
Uh-oh, we've got Leaning Tower kit here that ain't going well. It's going to be the bottom one, isn't it?
It's always going to be at the bottom at the back.
Yeah. can't even see my screen or anything. Piled high. I know I've got a spare screen somewhere. Guess where it was?
The bottom.
Bottom at the back.
Oh no, you're not going to believe it. There's no rear screen.
It's all right. I can get
How
taken out of it.
I must have used the rear screen off it. Damn
No
it.
problem.
Oh, hang on. No.
Where did you order the spare part, Paul?
Spot model.
Right.
Oh, I've got 2 front windscreens. Do you want me to send you one now and you just send it me back when you get it?
Yeah, I'll order it from Spot Model.
Yeah?
I'll do it now, in fact.
Right. Which one is it then? It's that one there.
I like that one.
I'll send you a whole clear sprue then.
Okay, no problem.
What a shame. All bar the rear one. Oh, that, isn't it? Just stick that with your Merc box, mate.
Wait, I'll order this now.
I think they're about 10 of the sprues. If they've got them, that's the only thing. They don't always sell them. Ah, Beamers. Too many BMWs. Very quiet.
Yeah. Concentrate.
What are you working on tonight, Jermaine?
I am scratch building the roof interior of the MH60L Blackhawk by Academy.
Oh,
Oh, I think he should be building a 2-hour speed
I
building.
do too, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. It came in.
Yeah.
You got 2 hours started now. Go.
To finish that exact kit, yeah.
BMW M3 E30.
Yeah, they all should be the same.
It's 3D, yeah, that's it.
Hmm.
There you go, Sam. I'll send that by Royal Mail tomorrow for you.
Cheers, Paul. Thanks.
Oh. Right, where was I? What was it doing? Steering wheel, did I cut that off? Yes, it did. What else needs doing? Nothing in there. Any spare parts in 2 and 4? Supposed to be spotlights. It's a bit weird.
What, the Beamer spray?
You must have them there, Sam, in your kit.
Yeah, there's 6 spotlights on it.
No.
What's that?
Not the glass, no. There's a sprue with 2. Oh, my camera's off for some reason.
Hold on.
Hang on. That sprue there. There's like 4.
Oh, yes. Yeah. 2 little spotlights.
Must be, mustn't it?
Yeah, the glass is on that sprue for it, the clear sprue, but it's not on the box.
Hmm?
I don't see it in the box. I'll just check out. Look at this here now.
Have they got them in stock?
Yeah, it's the last one.
How much?
€10, €9.45.
Is there anything else you need from there? Because it's going to kill you on postage.
Well, I know. They're going to charge me a tenner for postage.
Yeah, you might as well try and make the most of it.
Man, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
It is.
Just
$5 postage used to be really good.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's skyrocketed. I mean, it does. It's not cheap to post stuff across continents.
What I'll do is I'll post this to you. I'll just get it sent to you.
All right, mate. Yeah.
Change address.
Could have broke the windscreen, could you?
Sorry. Hello, I've broken seat. No,
I must have broke the black gas. That came out wrong. The black gas. I must have broke the back gash. Wow.
Gash?
Yeah, that's what I said. Anyway, I must have broke the back glass on mine somewhere at some point before. Wow, that went wrong, didn't it?
Yeah,
we did.
I was getting rather Freudian.
Yeah, Freudian slip.
Which angle you look at it from, to be honest, Paul, to whether it's wrong or right.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't catch a single word.
I'm trying to trying to cut my finger off at the same time.
You do some arts and crafts.
A lot of arts and
Don't eat the glue.
Hey?
Don't eat the glue.
Oh, okay. That is tasty.
Tim's making a present for Trisha on macaroni and sparkles.
Well, if you use PVA, you can eat it.
Well, PVA is okay if you want it down.
Yeah. Right.
What would you wash it down with, though?
Water.
H2O.
That's boring.
Bourbon.
Yeah, see? I like John's advice. Honestly.
Bourbon?
Yeah, we'll probably coagulate.
Is that good or bad?
It is bad. It's a bit like when you try and line your stomach with milk before you go out drinking, and then you end up with cottage cheese later.
Anyway, moving on.
I'm not going to even start with that one because that can go so wrong.
Does anyone want to catch up on the chat?
Yeah, I will. Or I'll dig myself any deeper.
You go.
So we got Ron Shadan is asking, has anyone ever sprayed Tamiya Coral Blue? Any suggestions on spray method or base colours, etc.?
Wait, hang on, where's the answer?
What's coral blue? Is that what kind of Tamiya?
How far back have we gone?
Not very.
I think it's quite a bit further up, mate. We're not red.
A TS spray?
What?
Not a huge amount.
Ranchy Dan's up there saying hello. That's Daniel. Ranchy Dan's Daniel Burke, isn't it?
Blair.
Blurt.
Blurt.
Yeah.
Blurt. Yeah, that's it. Like, remember, he's like the mall.
Yeah, there's a few people back there. John Rob B said hello.
Sorry, missing. Where do we get to?
Read from there.
Yeah,
Rob B. Evening, guys and gals. John Newton. We're working on M4A3 and King Tiger.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
Pontiac Trans Am from MPC arrived, so we started on that.
Which Sherman? Tell me which Sherman.
Sorry, James. He says, sorry, one for Tim, but I'm working on the likes of Panzer Sparwagen 221.
Ooh.
Ryan Shadan works for the government and gets paid monthly.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not going near that.
Yep, me neither.
John gets paid every Tuesday. Dick Dolan is saying, just build the Aston as the Radford Park model, no wheel, just bricks. Simon Works saying Sparmax booth is probably your best choice if you don't want to spend the extra for a bench fan.
Yeah, I'd go for the Spar. I think that would be my choice. You've got the cash. It's got better CFM. It's got better pull on it.
Ryan Shadan saying he built his spray booth custom in his shop with a plasma cutter, a welder, and a bathroom vent fan. Vent fan even. I've got Timitis.
No, all well and good people building stuff, but those bathroom vents don't have much pull on them at all.
And they're brushed as well, aren't they? So you're running the risk of spark.
Yeah.
Ian's saying, thank you guys. Brian's saying he just put his light airbrush compressor up for sale.
Yeah, go to the forum, you can look at Brian's stuff, it's in the sales section.
Dick Dolan saying he loves watching Paul's how-to vids about 2K lacquers. Shame we'll never get to try it. He has to build and spray, etc. in the kitchen.
Excellent. You missed a comment there. You click live, Sharpie. Spruce Surgeons there saying hello.
Righty ho, yeah, we're back.
You got to click live, mate. I always forget.
Yeah, because I went into live chat to do something and it's come back weird. That's probably why it's skipped a bunch.
Glad you found the vid useful, Dick.
Hey!
Hello!
Epic Senpai saying he's tempted to start his 30-second MIG, but he's got 4 models on the go and needs to finish them first.
5th will be great.
Steve says just do a Norman, stick them back in the box.
No, Norman's got nothing on John. John, how many models have you got part started?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't know, a dozen or so.
Norman, how many have you got?
Probably more than a dozen, actually.
Yeah, too many.
You've got to have 2 dozen at least there, Norm.
Oh, hell yeah.
About 30 odd.
Oh my
God.
But to be fair, he does whip it out every now and then. Oh. Sorry, them out and one.
Right, so then we're on Rancher Dan's question about the Tamiya Coral Blue. Any suggestions on spray method, base colours, etc.?
Through an airbrush, white.
Yeah, I'd say very white.
Yeah, you'll need white to get the depth of the blue.
Brian Moran saying Tim's on Tinder again. So I think he's on a different one.
Yeah, it's Grindr.
Big taxi.
Oh, you're funny, you lot.
Oh, fake driving school. Anyway, Styrene Works is saying the T38s he wants to build to be painted white. Would it be an advantage to prime in a colour other than white?
No, because you'll be there all day spraying your white.
Yeah.
If you can't see the white going down, angle your model to the light so you can see it going on, and then do the same with the paint. You can see white on white. It is quite easy to do. If you prime in grey, you're going to have to put so much white down to get the depth.
If he's got UMP, maybe just put a couple of drops of grey into the white.
You could do.
Just off tint it a little, maybe.
Even then, I've noticed it tints the white a lot, and you've got to spray like hell.
Yeah, I mean,
just go with the white primer.
Yeah, I just white. Oh yeah, just leave the white primer.
Yeah.
Although UMP white primer is not a pure white, a brilliant white. It's a little bit off. But I spray white primer and white paint all the time. In fact, so much that I've got sick of doing it.
Yep. Scott, 2 kids, no sleep, says, stop everything. I'm here. Carry on then.
Oh, great.
I mean, got to stop letting him in.
I think we need to interview Scott one week.
Oh, yes.
The police do it every week. It's fine.
That's just suspicions, Tim. Suspicions.
Oh, sorry.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? Says, is 12 hours enough time to let Tamiya TS spray, I'm guessing dry before spraying, or off gas before spraying, or will it go all funky?
No, it'll thicken up a touch. But cover it up, put some cling film over the top or wherever you put it in. Obviously, don't put the lid on it, wherever you do. I've left it out for 24 hours and it's been just fine. I always thin it a touch with leveling thinner.
Yep.
It should be off gas after about 2-3 hours, to be honest.
So if you want to speed up the off gassing cocktail stick,
just
watch it when you do it.
Yeah, don't do it, Jermaine.
Yeah, watch it with your face right next to it while you're doing it. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, and don't use a badger paint mixer while it's off gassing.
Yeah. I had an explosion.
Hey, which silly person would have done that?
That'll be me.
Oh.
Well, it looked like it was off gas, so I just give it a whiz up and it exploded everywhere. and then I did the other daft one where I put it in an empty UMP bottle and put the lid on and then undid it to listen for a hiss. I thought, that was fine until I then thought the bright idea of, I wonder how airtight this is if I don't fully tighten it down. As I was squeezing it, all the paint came out the side, went in my ear. I did a really good one today as well. These kind of witnessed it. I was spraying spoons to test these leather colours. So I sprayed 3 spoons in white, and then I thought, I need to test the metal colours for the wheel. I'll spray some in black ready. And then sat here like an idiot, looking at the pre-sprayed spoons I've already got, picking colours to spray on spoons to check. I sat there and it got me. Hang on, I've already got them sprayed.
It's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, it was one of them. I blame Luke.
Yeah, it was definitely one.
Yeah, he was there.
Was Luke with you today, was he?
Yes.
Oh, yes, Luke's fault.
Yeah, Luke's fault. Yeah, it was a bit of a stupid moment sitting there picking colours. Yeah, I'll spray that one. Hang on, you've already got it sprayed. I tell you my mistakes. I don't try and hide them like Jermaine.
Hey.
Whoa. What mistakes have I hit?
I don't sit there with my cooking mat that I've just lost the grid on by spilling thinner on it, hand painting the line back in. Because me and Junk watched Jermaine do that, and he still denies it to this day.
Because that's not what happened.
Well,
that's not what I did.
Well, it's funny that little mark there had smudged the grid patterns back.
No.
Well, it is.
You know, all right, I'll just let you all believe what you want. That's fine. That's what I did.
Okay, I knew it was.
Yeah. Next time, Jermaine, just use the Tipex pen. It's easier.
It's not what
Triggered. He's triggered.
You one.
That's not what happened.
Have a drinky poo, man. Have a drinky poo.
So what happened again then, Jermaine?
You know what? I'm just gonna plead the fifth. I'm not gonna say anything anymore.
That didn't work in this country, though.
We don't have the
My cheapness has finally caught up with me. I was like, why buy a new mat when I can just paint the lines back on? There you go.
I knew it.
Yep.
We read between the lines, and Jermaine painted them back on.
Hey, and I did a very fine job too.
Yeah, I've got to say, you've done a good job at it.
It's quite frugal.
Yeah, see, even Chunk's in the chat. Me and Chunk watched you do it. Yeah.
All right, back to the chat.
Yep.
Charles Stanhope. Hi, Charles. He says, "Hi guys, you may be banned from keeping any Airfix kits for a year after your full treatment of those cute fluffy starter kits."
No, I haven't got any anyway.
No, we just improved them.
No.
Special one-time purchase.
Yeah, I've got one left in the stash, which is the B17, but that's only because they flew out from just down the road.
Yeah.
Mine flew out the window.
And John Newton's in the Tamiya Sherman and King Tiger.
Nice.
Al used to get paid on the last Thursday a month. Now gets paid 3 times a month. On Thursday. Claire has a question.
Oh.
Is it possible to get as clean a clear a reflection in GX100, GX112 as you can with 2K clear? I would say possibly, but it's going to take a lot more work.
You're going to have to layer up a lot because with the 2K, you get the depth. That's the benefit of 2K because it's so thick and sticky. You get the depth of it.
What the hell?
Grow up with you. I'm
channeling Dan's 12-year-old.
I've used different finishes before. I've used aqua gloss and I got a good shine off it. And I've used GX100 and again got a good shine off it. But they're not as deep. It's not as good a shine as 2K. It's unbeatable 2K in my opinion. And it's so easy to use.
Yeah, I mean, so the GX100 and the 112 would be similar to using the Tamiya TS13.
TS13's all right. Again, it needs
you got to build it up because it goes down so thin.
The main
label.
problem with all those clears is because you got to thin it with level and thinner.
You always get the chance that something is going to go.
Yeah, it's so hot. It'll just eat. If you're not careful, it'll eat your decals alive. That is the problem. Yeah, been there, done it. I'm sticking with 2K. Especially I finished that off that Aston. Definitely sticking with that pro range now.
Yeah, definitely pro range.
Definitely. Uh-oh. Hey, pro ranger Charlie Babbitt. Charlie Babbitt.
Yeah. Wapner.
Uh-oh.
And John Newton's saying that the gun on the Tiger is almost as long as the Sherman.
Hang on, let me just... Claire, what do you mean, Splash 2K, eat your paint? What's that? No problems with it.
I was thinking, Paul, actually, that if you're thinning TS13, I'm thinking that probably, I don't know if I would do that since that's.
Right, I would. It's a little thick. All the TSs are a touch thick for spraying on an airbrush. Even straight out the can, that stuff's hot as hell. I've got a spoon here, if I can find it.
Well, what would you call it? 2K that has all this stuff in there. It's not a hot finish.
No, there's only 5% thinner in there at the most. 10% at the most thinner. Hardly anything in there. Yeah, it's because it's a isocyanate derivative.
Yeah, basically super glue.
Super glue, yeah. So it's a chemical reaction of it drying, so it doesn't need thinning. Very little thinner.
Roger down saying bathroom vents pulled right, and you can use an HVAC charcoal filter taped to the inlet to clean the CFMs as they go through. And
oh no,
I still wouldn't trust it.
I know because I work for the government.
Do you?
Oh, he does.
And apparently some no-name bastard says Sherman Fireflies were the only variant to match either the 6A or B.
Well, again, we take something American and make it better.
Yeah. We stick a decent gun in it.
Yeah.
I was watching something this morning actually about Fireflies, and they were saying that
you have a platform to do it on. Go ahead.
They're saying that they'd have like one in a platoon or whatever, but the first time the Firefly fired with other non-Firefly Shermans parked either side of it, the other guys thought they'd been hit. Sheer concussion coming out of it.
Yeah.
Styring Works saying wide it is then. Thanks. Roger down saying Tamiya Racing white in a rattle can covers Tamiya light grey primer really well.
Yeah. Who said that?
Rancher Dan.
Yeah, but using the rattle can, so you're literally hosing the paint on.
Yeah.
It's you got to be careful with the rattle cans. You know, when you're putting your paint down, you want to try and keep it as thin as you can, really, unless you're trying to hide defects. So the rattle cans, if you use them easy, you can get them down, but they still go on a lot thicker than an airbrush.
Scott saying, shush Tim, keep that quiet, the charges were never pressed. Hannah's pointing out that Badger paint mixers, so you can explode your own paint, are available at umpretail.com.
Yeah, and when you use them properly, they are fantastic.
Spree Surgeon saying, right, I'm off, lol. Good night, all.
See you there, Mark.
See you, Mark.
We do, where are you? So cheers, guys. Was watching it bubble away and it was a bit lively. Thought he'd double check. Always best to double check if you're not sure on something like that.
Yeah, it takes a simple question and yeah.
It's one of those cases where it's not a stupid question to ask if you don't know.
Best way of checking it is when you've left it to decant, put a cocktail stick in like John did. And John told me that, and I was like, no. Then I tried it on there, and I was like, John's actually right. It does help. Leave it for a bit. If you leave it for a couple of hours and stare it, you'll notice a few bubbles come up from what's settled at the bottom. After that, that should be it. If you're seeing bless you, if you're seeing no bubbles, did you hear that? Yeah.
Yeah.
In about 15 seconds, I'm going to hear it on there. If you get no bubbles, it's off gas. Now, the best way of checking for sure, I then decant mine into plastic bottles, put it in the bottle, put the lid on, give it a shake, and open the bottle quickly, but slowly. If you hear a little hiss, put the lid back on, and then hear nothing, you should be fine. If you get a massive hiss or a volcanic explosion of paint, it's not off-gassed.
In your ear.
In your ear.
Yeah. Since you're listening to it closely.
But yeah, it's not a TV. You're not listening for the tide in there. Good point, actually. I was saying, where is Dan?
What helped me with my explosions was I put the toothpick into the jar as I'm decanting the paint.
Oh, paint.
You know what I'm saying? So I use these Tamiya 46 milliliter jars. I put a toothpick in it, decant the paint into it, so the gas always has a way to escape. I think it off gases faster and it prevents the explosion, as you could see on my wall. If the
Yeah.
camera
Now,
was
Jermaine had that explosion. I've never had that happen with a cocktail stick. Ever.
No.
Never once. I think Jermaine was doing some kind of weird
You
ritual.
overfilled the bottle.
I decanted TS40 metallic black. I dipped that toothpick in there, and it took off like Mount Vesuvius.
And yeah, that's the colour I used on the Caterham and never had a problem. But then again, Jermaine had a problem with red decals, and proper modelers have never had a problem with those either.
Here we go. Here we go with the decal. How many decals have you messed up in the past month?
Loads.
I redeemed myself with the Reggie decals.
Nah.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it.
Nah.
All right. I'll just be quiet again.
Okay, that's probably for the best.
Bye.
Well, maybe not. As Styrene Works says, Jermaine, you should have masked and sprayed the lines back on.
Hey, Jermaine, if you're going to do a proper job, you should have masked them. Yeah, I agree.
Bixby James says, confession is good for the soul, Jermaine.
Yeah. Wow, the chat's got it in for Jermaine tonight.
Trunk saying it's true. Me and Paul watched you do it. How he stole your name? Hello, Dave. Wow, that's tight, Bob. Dick Dolan says, what primer is the best for painting the lines on cutting mats?
Jermaine, you still with us?
You'll be fine.
That's funny.
That's a good one.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Keith. See, this is a man that knows. He's an intelligent man, obviously.
Get your hands off my penis.
This is democracy manifest.
Rob B's asking, has anyone bought the Revel 32 FA18 Super Hornet and got any opinions on it?
No. I've got opinions, but not on that.
Yeah, we're not talking gigolos.
Yeah.
Gigolo, baby.
Did them say pigeons?
Pigeons.
God help you, Timmy. I wanted a threesome with triplets.
Hey?
Tim would have a whole new surprise when you walked in that room. Like, what the hell? You asked for 3 gigolos?
Okay.
Bringing it back.
I'll be back in a minute.
Charles Fanhope is asking, question, what is the secret to acquire a compressor?
Whisper
Stick it in another room.
Yeah, don't switch it on.
Don't turn it on.
Tamiya makes an anti-thingy
vibration mat.
That's the one. I got one and it works great. Buy some memory foam, put some foam pads under there. For me, it wasn't a noise, it was a bit of vibration I was getting off it. Because I'm on a suspended foot. Shut up, Tim. Grow up. You're like a
scrutiny of double entendre tonight, I must say.
Yeah, so, and then rather than buying the Tamiya mat, just get a yoga mat. It's the same material.
There you go. Yeah,
and about a tenth of the price.
And that is yoga, not Yoda.
Yeah.
You're looking on Amazon for Yoda mats.
Or you can just set it on. You can just set it on carpet like I do.
Yeah,
that'll work.
Yeah, I used laminate flooring underlay.
Underlay.
Oh,
what about rebar?
Rebar?
Anyway. Yep.
So Ryan Shedan saying Rattle Can Model Master Ultra Gloss Clear is really easy to use and works really great. Bone shine and depth.
We tried it over decals though, Daniel. Because
you may well find it on Muncham.
Yeah, it will mush your decals like
May? For January.
Claire says she meant 8 my paint. She got some streaking under the Splash 2K.
No. And I bet, is that new 3-to-1 mix, Claire? I'm telling you, I'm not going to say it live. But the guys,
I told you so.
The guys near know my views on this. Well, some of them do. Yeah. Have you contacted them, Claire? Good luck if you do. God. Like a riddle. The answer I got was like a riddle.
9 coats.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big bad bat?
Oh, it is. She's saying it is. Yeah. See, have you told them, Claire?
You're flying really far.
It's not a one-off. Those problems I got with mine.
Then we got Chunk saying he always used TF13, but now he switches to 2K and it's 2K all the way.
Yeah, boy.
2K.
Francis Paris and Charles, he's got a Sparmax compressor that isn't that noisy, and he put it on a small foam mat.
Yeah. Again, the Sparmax, they're not that loud. They're audible, obviously, but it was the vibration that got me because I'm on like a suspended floor in here, so I could just feel a little bit.
Same here, that's what got me. It was on the wooden floor.
Yeah.
So you got me a wee mat. That's great.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I got you on, didn't I?
Yeah, good one.
Just fitted as well, doesn't it?
Does. Just fits the pads on it.
And we got Keepar saying that Tamiya Racing White isn't pure white. No, it's more of a cream, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an off-white, isn't it?
Also, we added a small block of wood to have the wing to have it resist spinning mid-flight. Brian asking where Dan is. He's either in the shower, having something to eat, or falling asleep.
I'm going with falling asleep.
Yeah, this time I'm guessing falling asleep.
He did sound like he was having a right stressy day, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It's unlike that. Usually not be here, so I am.
I've just tagged him in the chat. Claire's saying there's other 2Ks over splash paint as well. What prime did you use, Claire? Because that's what they'll probably try and blame. It won't be the primer. Yeah. Claire, have you got the Pro Range stuff that I use? Seriously. If you want to try some of that Pro Range, Claire, I can send you some. Oh, and Claire, did you find a source for the Tamiya Pink Primer? Because if not, I've got one. Because I ordered 2 cans yesterday. And they arrived here today. Just quick.
Well, that is fast.
Yeah. You got Pro Ranger Claire. Exactly how I did in that Aston video. And see what you think. I think you might have already. Have you already used it? Come on, if you have.
We have Brew One is asking, are the Hasegawa 132 aircraft kits any good? Simple answer, yes.
As Norman always says, you're pretty safe with all the Jap stuff.
Yeah, Japanese Hasegawa.
Apart from the old Zero and what's the other one?
Kai-43.
Kai-43.
Yeah.
All the other stuff, do your research.
Yeah. Just have a look on Scalemates or YouTube or wherever. There'll be reviews of them.
Like the old Star ISF 104, that's a very old raised panel line kit. Same with their Skyhawk.
Yeah, safe for the P47 is very good. The P40, P51s are pretty basic.
So Claire, send me a PM on Facebook and I'll send you the link to where I got mine from. It was good price as well. In fact, I'll find that while I'm waiting for you.
Richard Forzan saying hello from El Paso, Texas.
Hello.
Hello, Texas.
Hello.
Hey.
Out of there, Texas.
El Paso, that's making you hungry for Mexican food.
Yeah.
Scotty Stale Studio is saying good day to all. Excuse my tardiness. Simon, I read someone called Lost British Projects is releasing a 48 Vulcan with Skybolt and blue steel in 3D printed plastic and resin.
Yeah. £500 later.
Yeah. Roger Dan saying what helps with his explosions is avoiding jalapeno peppers. Well, you know, if you're only going to go for mild ones, at least go for a proper hot pepper. If you're going to do that. Yeah, Drunk saying I saw it, Jermaine. It went off like a bucket of prawns in the sun.
Good.
Richard Forzan also asking, does anyone know a good alternative to Mr. Colour Thinner?
Tamiya lacquer thinner if you can get it.
Yeah, or if you're after the non-lacquer version, Ultimate Air Thinner.
No, Mr. Colours.
Mr. Colour, the lacquer one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, Tamiya lacquer thinner. Yeah, that's probably about it.
You can use normal cellulose as well, can't you?
Yeah, you can, but it can be a bit hot.
Yeah, it's a bit iffy.
Steve Farr's saying Jermaine's not the only one to have problems with Reggie decals.
Don't start agreeing with him.
No. Scott saying
Yeah,
he gets
it's an
interviewed.
intelligent man.
He's
Intelligent
been
man.
encouraged now.
Scott saying if he gets interviewed, he wants to be in a bubble bath. I'm
What?
sure we could arrange that. Ryan Jadane saying about the compressor from Harbour Freight. That's okay if you're in the US. If you're not, it's a bit of an issue. Polo Pair asking, has anyone used the Archer Weld decals? Do you recommend them instead of the usual putty application on armour? I've not used any of the Archer decals.
Archer stuff is very good. Dan uses them for his eyes.
Yeah, they're generally pretty good. They can be a bit fragile if you're not careful, but Ranchi down saying yes, he has sprayed rattle can clear over decals and not had any issues.
Good luck.
Now we got Claire's problem with the 2K. Master Toy Maker saying hello from El Segundo, California.
Hello, California.
El Segundo.
Ooh, a trip indeed.
Dave Watts saying good evening, guys.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Steve's just finished. And Steve's just finished eating his sweet chili chicken with noodles. And we're caught up.
At least cook the chicken.
Well, if you use enough chili, you cook it anyway.
Well, I've just fixed my Volkswagen remote control, so now my car locks and unlocks properly.
Go.
Wait, is this the car that is dead?
Yeah, the car that's dead. At least I can now get in and out of it without the alarm going off. Small steps.
I guess that's a good idea.
Yeah. That's the way it is with this car at the moment. Small steps. Any steps an advantage. But that little solder paste that Dan put us onto a while ago just worked brilliantly.
That stuff is just so easy to use, isn't it?
And I just dabbed a little bit onto each contact point, soldered it on, job done, working brilliant.
What was that, Tim? You did a dab?
Someone's cringing.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Yeah, Claire, I've answered you back.
I'll say with that haircut and that shirt, Tim, you really shouldn't be dabbing. It'll look like dad dancing. You look like dad at a wedding.
Don't worry, Tim. You still look like 14, man. Don't you worry. Don't listen to them.
got chatting to an old friend the other day, and they're saying, I go, you don't look any different. I look really old. Oh, cheers.
It'll hit you suddenly, don't worry. You'll wake up one day, you'll get in the shower, you'll get out, and half your hair will be in the bottom.
One good thing about my family, we've got a lot of hair. Too much sometimes.
Just leave that and move on.
Yeah, too easy, Tim.
No, it's not worth it.
Oh, it's blooming hot.
Lashing down with rain here.
I see it. Oh, I could do with a bit.
Got red down.
Yeah, we had a bit earlier, but nothing too much.
The rain would be quite nice now. Just
It's raining.
Is it raining, men?
Hallelujah.
What did you say, Tim?
Hey?
What did you say out there gazing outside? What's going on?
I wish it was raining a bit.
Oh.
It's raining men. Hallelujah.
Definitely didn't say that.
And copyright strike.
Okay.
I know. I sound just like the original.
Oh no,
They're on.
Yeah, you are a bit of a weather girl, Jermaine.
It's personal use. No problem.
Hey.
Make a difference if somebody else sings it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you. Jermaine believes that
Oh, well, I guess you all showed me, didn't you? Y'all are always showing me.
Oh, the trash.
Well, that's because you never show us.
I thought it was the trash.
Shall I find the stuff on the forum and the Facebook and have it ready?
Say that again, bud.
Shall I find the stuff on the forum and the Facebook ready in case Dan's not?
Yeah, do you want me to though? Because you've got your bit to do, and I've only got a short section to do.
No, dude, you're all right. You're modelling. I'm just.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just sort of sitting back.
You're taking all my limelight.
No. Sorry, Tim. If you wanted to read the chat, you just had to say.
No.
Or is it because I got all the nasty words?
Yeah, you can deal with all the silly people.
Tim, if you want to do it, go for it now, mate. We normally do it about now anyway.
Yeah, I was looking. I have a strange feeling.
Yeah, I don't think we might.
He's crashed out at home, which I can totally understand. He's had a.
Oh yeah, he's had a nightmare.
It's a bad day.
Yeah. Smoking hot, humid, up scaffolding, swearing, sweating. Yeah. I'd be asleep as well. Just thinking about it makes me want a nap.
Nap.
Gets me aroused.
all those big long poles, is it?
Oh.
Here we go.
It's all the tightening of those nuts.
Mm.
Yeah. Slapping the planks down.
All right, John.
No.
It's too far now. See you, Brian.
Bye. So long.
Bye, Brian.
On the forum, not on Facebook. Sorry, that's sitting there ready to go.
While we're here, Scotty's phone's full world. He used to work at Chevron. The locals used to say, "Welcome to Smell Segundo," where the debris meets the meat.
I see. I worked with an inspector from Ghana that was up there. Kwesi and Ponsa. You know Kwesi?
No.
He was out there at El Segundo.
Tim, I sent you a message.
Anyways, big place.
No, not fighting about it, Dick.
Pardon?
He's saying
You're fighting about Dick.
Dick's saying they're fighting over reading our prose. It's not that good. Master Toymaker saying new kits is my favourite segment, and I did get that bit right. So it can get expensive. Yeah. True Glue Addict saying hello.
Hello.
Well done, Tim, for finishing his haircut.
Hey, go to school in September. Leave my line.
Yeah, it's mine as well.
Oh, Benny Hill.
Did you use Future on that, Norm?
Turtle wax.
That's how you got such a shine then.
Oh.
And Master Toymaker saying it, we call it Mattel Segundo. I'm guessing that's where the toys are made.
No idea.
And Bill Sergeant Bones, who used to go all over that area, Redondo, Torrance, Formosa Beach.
Mugging people.
Yeah, probably.
Uh,
Either that or ask them if
That's
they're
up near that's Northern California up there.
let me know when you finished reading the chat there, John and Arkansas.
Yeah, they are all up to date.
Cool.
Right, so Tim's going to fill in for Dan tonight. He's going to have a look through all the kits you've all shared on the forum and Facebook. Don't forget, the post goes up every week, and you can share your work, and at the end of it, the guys and girls watching can vote and pick their favourite build of the week, and you win a UMP goodie bag. I've got a sneaky suspicion I know who's going to win tonight already.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
What?
It was a late entry.
Oh.
Yeah. I've seen it, and I was like, damn. So, yeah, make a note of your favourite build. At the end, we'll give you 5 minutes to pick it, and you can win it. So just make a note of your favourite build. Try and get the name of the builder and the subject as well. Tim will go for all the kits, and away we go. When you're ready, Tim, I shall present to you. Oh.
You're going to present me? Oh, I'm liking tonight.
I'm presenting.
So we're going to start up on the.
Just before you start, make sure your messenger's shut on Facebook.
Well, I can't. I'm not even going to start going through there. I hopefully people are not too.
Well, I meant now before you start.
Well, there's not much I can do.
No. Yeah, just shut that quick. There we go.
On there. Yeah, okay, it's pretty much closed.
Cool.
Okie yeah, so let's start up on the forum. We've got 2 pages today, so that's got a nice little bit to go through. So Hawk Moon is got his Fujimi 124 GT40 1967 Daytona chassis number GT40 1015. He used a zero paint metallic blue and a diamond 2-pack for clear coat. Wheels of Vallejo metallic gold and clear coat. Knockoffs gold plus alclad blue and red.
Classic.
Tamiya Vallejo acrylics used on the rest of the car. Nice kit to build. Went together without any major hitches.
Very nice.
Yeah, nice little.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's tough looking. Classic.
Nice build. Nice build.
Yeah, nice.
Ranch Dan.
It's an interesting colour.
That right there be fancy.
Daniel Blurt. He's been building his 1932 Cadillac V16.
What's that thing?
Dual cowl Phaeton from Monogram circa 1980.
Is that a big one?
That's a big
What
one.
scale is it? We don't know, do we? Daniel, put your scale in next time, mate.
Yeah. I imagine that's 24th scale in there.
I don't know, because he bought a couple of big ones recently, hasn't he?
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, I know.
that's a Tamiya paint.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it's just
Nice job, Mr. Blurt.
The body is painted in Tamiya Racing white, and the model faster theory orange with rattle cans, and model master ultra high gloss clear. Oh, nice. El Capitan, currently working on his Revel 172 SU27 SM. It's got to this stage quite quickly and should be ready for primers soon.
Cool.
Nice looking bird, eh?
Yeah.
Someone was asking about that, wasn't they? Weren't they?
So.
Oh, there's that little angry man. Mr. Womack. Oh, man. I think forget how big that is in 30 seconds.
Huge, man.
It is huge.
He's a test pilot.
Yeah.
So Mr. Womack here, Mr. Owl, has been doing 132 Tamiya 14A Tomcat.
Awesome.
Started this in January last year, but I wasn't ready for it, especially the Aries resin cockpit set. I think I now have the experience to give it a fair go. So the cockpit is now fettled, fuselage with only minor stress to me, and clampage. That's one A matte, by the way. Yes.
Making noise.
I'm going to say it's John.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Rumbles. Terrible. Anyway, yeah. So did the Aries going okay then?
Eventually, yeah.
Did you have to remove any fuselage, or was you just off the resin?
Small bits at the underneath the front fuselage there, where the front and undercarriage bay sits in. I had to remove a few bits there, but not a problem.
I've fitted those before where I had to remove from the fuselage, and it was that thin I could see through the plastic.
Yeah.
It still was only just fitting in there.
Yeah.
No, terrible.
Cool. 27 packs. You do a lovely amount of work.
Does, doesn't he?
Nice work. Good evening, unhappy modelers like me. Tonight's offering was supposed to be a nice Eastern Express. I've never heard those words together ever. 144 Air New Guinea Boeing 757-200. No, I didn't say something rude then. However, as I was taking off the last of the masking, some of the white paint peeled off as well. In the same instance, my mojo disappeared. Not to be found anywhere these past few days since.
Uh-oh.
It happens. It looks good though. Look at that. Seeing this work from this guy makes me want to build one of these.
Mm-hmm.
They are stunning, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. They're making them look lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry about that weird noise then. Somebody out there somewhere in the ether is obviously setting up a PA system.
I thought it sounded like feedback.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Hang on, how did it go?
I'm not far from the large park of the town. So I think they're probably doing something here over there this weekend. So
Hear me now.
What is on?
Ooh.
Starring works, dude.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
6730. That's a nice kit.
Yeah. This is my first Tiger of the modelling career done off the bench. It's Dragon 6730 135 kit with full tracks, arbor photo etch for the fenders and exhaust cover, metal toe cables and RB metal barrel. Say what you want about Dragon and their prices, but they do make excellent kits.
The kits are great.
That looks
That's
fabulous.
funny, isn't it?
Camera painted with ammo acrylics and finished off with in a winter scheme with ammo washable white, which worked great.
Very, very nice.
I like it a lot.
The plate handmade and the train was all done using the AK diorama series. Of course, I couldn't have done it without the help of the UMP Sanders primers and the excellent burnishing fluid.
That's the one that with the Whitman crew picture right there.
That's the mid-production release one, isn't it? Yeah.
Have a nice weekend and enjoy the show. And I must say, Siren works.
Infamous tank right there. Infamous tank, I would say.
And you've got a really good wintry, nasty effects going on.
Yeah, on those wheels.
No.
It's not overdone. It's just right.
That's just
it's lovely. That very, very nice.
Right. I like those nice little kill markings on there as well.
Yeah.
Command Tiger.
Delicious.
Siren works. That is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Mr. Bertland, Tamir Aston Martin DBS part 2 of the video build is now on the ISM YouTube. Finding the ultimate white primer 30 psi through the Ultimate Apex with a 3.35mm. Base painted in several coats of Vero Vertigo Blue, 18 psi through the Ultimate Apex.
Don't read all the airbrush crap, Tim. Don't worry about it. You cry if you want.
It's fine.
He was on a roll.
He was good.
Lovely colour.
No, go on, Tim. You read it how you like. Go on. You read the first bit. Oh, poor Tim.
Where were you?
White primer, lovely Zero's Vertigo Blue. I must say that is a beautiful colour. And when you had it painted just the colour to when it goes the gloss on it, it's amazing how much difference.
Yeah,
some colours don't really change that much. That one, wow, that changed a lot.
The green in the minute of the Beamer is one that changed the most.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Very happy.
That was probably cleared as well. Very nice work.
Very nice.
Thank you.
MSE 240966. I don't know who that. Do you know who that is as by name?
Nope.
No, that one. Working on the Tamir on the cockpit of the Tamir 124 Nissan R390 GT1 done. And next the oily, noisy bits. Nice work.
Yeah, it is a nice kit, that one.
Yeah, I'll take it. They're the kit decal belts. Yeah.
Yep.
Done well. Nice work. Nice and clean. Second page. Ooh, Warped Crisis. Oh, love it. No info. Oh, sorry. Tamir 124 Honda NSX Ultimate Grey Primer, Zero Pearl, and the Tamir X18 Semi Gloss Black. Other paints in a mix of Tamir and Vallejo Missile colours. 2 coats of aqua gloss. Hope everyone had a good weekend from Andrew. Do love an NSX. Very nice work.
Yeah.
Cool. Mr. Nova asked James Skiffins. Good evening, one and all. This week I've mainly done bugger all. In the last 12 hours, I have managed to glue just a little bit of plastic together. One element for my OMG 75 Operation Market Garden 75th anniversary. That is group building the mess. Here we have the Hobby Boss German.
Like the Panda Sparwagen.
Kit number 83813. To me, extra thin was used in the making of these parts, and at no time was inhaled. And please be assured, no rabbits were harmed.
Oh,
No rabbit were harmed.
no.
Well, I didn't even know you had a rabbit, so there's how much you've been sniffing.
What?
I didn't know he had any rabbits, so I don't know how much glue he's been sniffing.
Okay.
Nice deal. Detailed.
You nearly said something different there, didn't you? Well stopped there, Tim.
Let's quickly change the page, make sure nothing's come up that I shouldn't be seeing. No, they're all good. There we go. On to the facing book. What are we going to go with tonight? I think let's go with love. Let's start off with Dave Watts. Oh, yeah, I'll remember not to zoom in because it makes it all go a bit funny, doesn't it? The Bell Jar Winter Diorama for Telford had to replace the 172 Spitfire out of scale, replacing it with the Edward 1144 Spitfire. Backdrop is a pic printed off Google Images. Sea foam for the trees.
Cool.
Vision, ice and snow. Clear resin for the stream. Have a good show.
Very cool.
Very cool. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, well done.
Nice. Yeah, let's not zoom on that because that doesn't make it very good, does it? Steve Winslade. Steve Winslade. I chat on YouTube as Steve Winslade. Who would have guessed?
No.
Oh,
Really?
I would like to contact Steve or go around and knock on his door.
Yeah, a bit of online security advice. Don't ever put your email out there nor your address.
It's very nice, Steve, but you got to cut back.
Nice KV1.
I love how much info you've got. Oh, yeah, dude. My Tamir's KV1, see, I've been working on almost finished. Now it's taken a while. It's just restarted after 35 plus years. Limited tools and paint and dirt pigment comes from back garden, just sieved. I had to improvise, been a struggle as I have two small. I've had two small, I take it strokes. One 3 weeks ago, and I have severe rheumatoid arthritis, but making help brain. I guess it's too much. I guess it's too much, but sorry about other males. I had trouble with pictures. Thanks, Steve.
Got me with him.
Yeah, you're doing well, Steve. Nice move.
Back garden mud is how I pretty much started doing all my mudding up of vehicles, and it works brilliantly. A bit of water, a little bit of brown paint, a bit of white gluing mixed in with it. You've got brilliant mud terrain.
Yeah, nothing looks like the real thing like the real thing.
Exactly. Mr. Luke Carswell showing us how it all should be done. Speeding through.
Nice.
This week he's finished the Italianeri 35th scale US Army gun truck. It's an out-of-the-box build with the added stowage straps made from A2 tape and Easy Line. Amazing.
Luke.
You got a box, and it's really quite a good little kit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's $10 on it.
Main body base coated in UMP grade primer. Camp sprayed freehand. No, you're camp and you spray freehand using XF67, 68, 69. Oh, you used the Camp 69.
Only on a Friday.
It is a Friday.
Clear coated in Windsor and Newton acrylic gloss, deckled with kit decals and some extra ones from the spares box, weathered using MIG oils and pigment. Rusted steel panels were primed in UMP red oxide, painted with the MIG rust color set and weathered with MIG pigments. Flat coated Windsor Newton acrylic matte. Storage is a mix of Tamir and Black Dog from the spares box, all painted in model color over UMP. Also through the apex with both different types of needle. And have a happy Friday and happy modeling.
Nice one, Luke.
You too.
Like that.
Very camp. That is good. Very nice. Daniel Blair. He's been building the vintage monogram 1933 Rolls-Royce Phaeton in 1/24 scale. Painted.
There's another guy doing that too, isn't that Mr. Blurt? I don't know the guy's first name, but there's a blurt doing some of this stuff. You guys need to get together.
Yeah. They should shake hands. Painted in a Tamiya Racing blue and metallic black, shown here with the hood off and the hand crank option in case you had a dead battery in the middle of Bond Street. The chauffeur could hand crank that massive 7.7 litre straight six. He'd be 80 now to do that. So yeah, it's not a job.
I want him to do that.
Yeah.
The Rolls Royce, they don't break down. Well, they didn't.
Oh,
now they're BMW.
Oh, they do. Does this guy need a pee? Not too sure. 144th HD Iron Blood Orphans Hugo. That sounds a little bit like a man's deodorant spray. Primed with UMP black, dry.
Okay.
You say mans or nans?
Man, anyway, outclayed, 2 clear over the top and finish with panel line accent color black. Calling this one done. Sorry, accent black. Calling this one done. Have a good weekend, all.
Very nice.
He does stand. His standing looks like he's a bit of a wee.
He's done well with that.
Very nice.
Yep, like it.
It looks like it's busting for a pee.
Doesn't it? Well, I have to take the photo. Can I have a pee, please?
Oh dear.
Like it, David. Good work, dude.
Yeah.
What's on the? Is that like a shield going around the back of him or something?
Yeah. Gone down. You never know.
Yeah, who knows? Gone down. They must have. They've got everything strapped on.
Hey.
Wow. Wow.
Rocking. I sort of lost my mojo a while ago due to work and health issues. To see if I could re-spark my mojo, I tried my hand at this Ming World War II's King Tiger. Not sure what I don't even have a scale. Blinded the black primer followed with the XF2 flat white with some highlights. Main colour used is the XF63 German grey. After that, I grabbed a hairy stick and some paints, random places.
Good old hairy dicks.
I hope you did this all in your own home so you didn't get arrested. After about 4 hours of abusing styrene, I think my mojo is back.
Yay.
It does change your life for the better. Keep up with the work, guys. Good work.
Model on.
You know what 2 Rogers don't make? No.
The Billy?
Roger.
Roger. Martin on vacation, but had to fiddle with some plastic. In the evenings, so the Dragons Dragons whirling with the Voyager detail set. Geez, that's not a going on holiday type of.
Yeah. Wait,
that's a need in a holiday after you're finished.
That looks cool though. Both sets are abundant with details, and that with hindsight may not be needed. Yeah, they do go a little bit over the top.
Hey, just remember, you don't have to use it all.
Yeah.
You never have to use
Dragon
it all.
parts are really okay so far, and light years apart from the Tamiya's old sets. Only thing is the instructions. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's if you're lucky. But all in all, could be a nice quick build if I hadn't bought the Voyager set. Yeah, I'll be honest. These Dragon kits out of the box are pretty damn awesome.
Good. What's your clearance, Clarence?
I mean, look, the Voyager sets he's got there. That is a stomp.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And then there's the extra set, which is the gun. I'll say again.
No,
this is what Voyager do. This is where they're really sneaky. They put the picture on the box of everything you can buy for that one kit, and then they'll point at one item saying, "This is what you get in this one." You don't pay.
You have to be very careful.
I've got it all, and you open it up, and it's like a handbag or something.
A handbag?
A handbag. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. You've got the bucket to go on the back.
Oh, well, I was going to call it a handbag. It's a man bag.
Man bags, that'll do.
Careful, do your man bag.
Yeah.
Bum bag.
Whoa, hey, I'm trying to paint here.
I bet Luke's been called out a few damaged man bags.
Only on Camp 69 Friday.
Hey!
David Higgins finished third main gun for the Trumpeters M1200 Trumpeter 1200 Missouri with a pump. Raised angle resin blast bag didn't fit the brass barrels. They were too small and split down the side. With white putty. That's a
good job, though.
You would have thought that the barrels they give you would fit the parts that they give you, wouldn't you?
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, you never know.
That's huge ship. That.
Oh my goodness!
Every time you think you just keep having to add on.
Yeah.
That's a build of a lifetime right there.
Take your lifetime.
You've got these massive turrets here doing all this, and then you still got the flak guys sitting on top, and then over here you got the guy that I think helps to tell them where to point the guns.
Over there.
Well, those were all controlled.
Not my left.
Battleships. They were rudimentary controlled by a computerized, if you will, system. So at that point, I don't know what they called it then, but it was a very rudimentary.
I think it was different to what they used on the B-29s, was it? The gun system that was controlled on there. Similar, I'm sure. Yeah, on a little smaller scale. Good work, David. Good work. Now on to another David Sargent. The 148th F-14E Rebel Strike Eagle. That looks good. Posted with a maniac everywhere. Had lots of fun with aftermarket and decals, and now finished. MRP, 2 bobs, Edward, and the KA nozzles.
There you go, Sam.
Real nice.
I can't remember if I've still got. I think I got rid of mine, and I shouldn't have because it's dead.
I've just bought one, Tim.
Yeah, Sam's bought one.
The Rebel one, yeah.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah, really good.
Really good for you.
Could be a buddy build. That Sam, I've got one in the stash.
And there's also something on the new kit section later on for the F-15s as well, which look really cool. So, yeah, that might be something good to look from. David, very nice work there.
I lost my canopy.
Quite ejected.
Is that a new term for something?
No, I did the photo etch in the cockpit for that kit, and I went to find the canopy, and it disappeared.
Did you not contact Rebel for a new one?
The USA site is down, and the German site does not fulfill missing part orders for the US.
Would you like me to contact them on your behalf?
I would love that. I have the kit, as a matter of fact, sitting right here next to me.
Okay, well, there you go. Remind me next time we're in a hangout together.
All right, yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Next up, John Murray trying to learn to airbrush on the Rebel A10. Apparently, this is white is of a color at the best of times. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're an airbrush and using white paint, don't start there.
Thin coats.
Yeah.
It literally every problem you're all having with white paint, you put it on too thick.
Mm-hmm.
That is simply go watch me spray that Aston Martin. Look how easy I get that UMP white primer on. It's that first initial mist coat.
Yep.
And then the second one, you probably look thicker. Then you can start hosing it on. As soon as you got it down, you can go. But I see people complain all the time about white. You've just got to put it on. It's a very opaque color. It needs ultra thin coats, or it does that where it pulls.
Yeah.
I even did a video on spraying white.
Yeah. It literally is. It's just too thick going down. That's all it is.
It is. Unfortunately, it really is the trickiest color to get used to.
This is what I was saying about the you're putting grey primer down and then doing that. You've got to put so much white down to cover the grey.
Yeah.
Get your tone back.
What I've done to try and just aid it at the start is just put a couple of, that very first coat you do of grey. just do that very first coat of grey. Just gives it a bit more to bite. You can then start a bit quicker and heavier on the white.
Yeah, I just angle it. I angle the shiny plastic to the light, and then you can see where your spray pattern is.
Yeah,
that's all I do all the time.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's one of those things. The more you do it, the better.
Yeah.
But like Tim says, spraying something like that is the worst thing to learn.
Yeah.
You want go buy some spoons.
Yeah.
The cheap.
That's probably the best way to practice. Buy 100 plastic spoons.
Yeah, for £3.
Yeah.
But with spoons, with those plastic spoons, you've got to degrease them.
Yeah.
They have to be degreased. And this is the other problem with parts like that. You can't get in there to degrease it, and that can cause issues. There may not be any mold release used anymore, or a fingerprint or some other residue will cause issues with the paint. Yeah. And again, watch me prime that DBS. Look at the prep I did, and my paint went down perfect. It's all about your prep and those thing paints. And spoons are great. They're angled, so they catch the light and the reflections. Yeah. And they're cheap. So cheap, but wipe them down with some airbrush cleaner before you spray them.
And you can practice sanding it. You can practice.
Everything you can prime, you can base coat, you can clear coat. Yep. You can use them to check weathering, reactions with paint, heat, leaving it in light, decal. They're
decals.
Brilliant. Yeah, they're just brilliant. Look at the experiments I did with those Munster decals, and it proved it was the decals, not me. They're brilliant.
Are you sure about that?
He is. Yeah, I love spoons. Although I think me and Norman are onto something. I think sporks are the future.
Yeah, forks are the future, mate. Yeah,
sporks.
Well, you did this ages ago. You never took off.
I know, I never did. I should do it. You know, we had an idea. Well, it was my evil idea. That if I started using forks with anybody else, I could like blag people that catch us the light better, and just see if anybody else like through the modelling wheel starts using forks. I might try it.
Yeah. Give it a go.
Yeah, forks are better than spoons.
Yeah.
Forks are the future.
Right. Next up, we've got Justin Hart. He's been building the Testors Italia 124th Ferrari 250 GT California Spider. Finely finished, 0 paints, grey primer, 0 paints, 0 California, 0 paints Ferrari interior beige, 0 paints 2K clear, and various other Alclad and Tamiya paints doing a build. For complete modifications, see the list there. Have a great weekend.
Very nice. Thank you.
Very nice, Justin. Mark Lynch. He's done the Tamiya 199 WRC Tamiya Subaru Impreza built out of the box. Sorry. Most decals I've had to put down. So far. Some issues conforming around the doors, arches. Been all happy with how it has come out. All progress. Build thread from Paul was very useful. Primed in white primer, 0 paints, 0 blue, 0 paints, Subaru gold and the 2K clear. Tamiya and Alclad are used elsewhere. Microsol and set for the decals.
Get some UMP decal solutions.
Yeah,
it'll help so much of those decals.
This area here,
out there, they'd put it right in there for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's a solid job on that car. Very, very nice.
Good work, Mark.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Let me read the bill. Oh, sorry, Tim. It's all right, mate. I'm done. I can see it from there. It's all right. Yeah, top work, mate.
Yeah, very nice.
Well done, mate.
Nice one.
Adam Barber.
I've no idea what that's going to do with it, goes. At all. No idea.
I don't post much anymore, but this is one I've wanted to do for such a long time. Airfix's 2011 B8E Harrier GR9. White metal Martin Baker Mark 12H. Extra decals Harrier retirement set. CMK's GR7 open engine set as well. Paints used Vallejo Model Air, Aggressor Grey, Gunship Grey, Radome Tan, Ferrari Red. Okay, yeah, for the tail. White, black, and silver. AK Extreme Polished Aluminium, Houndland Grey Primer, Pro Control, and decals.
You should post more, Adam. That's very nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Job that is.
I think I think Adam got admined a couple of times on ISM.
Uh-oh.
Don't let it put you off, man.
Post-
If it is that, if not, don't worry. But we do it for the good of the site.
Yeah,
it's nothing personal at all.
No.
And it's Norman. Norman's the problem.
He's a stickler for the rules. Is that
freaking Norman.
Yeah, I'm hot. Can't put me here in the fight.
I'm far down, are we? Oh, jeez.
Let's see if you know your details.
Oh, he's posted that picture in, is he? Oh.
Yeah, you see what I mean now.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah, I know.
Antonio Rodriguez, most
that's cool.
Still working on the Carthage War Elephant in Central Fifth.
Oh my god!
War and game.
That looks like Thunder Tusk.
What?
That's Thunder Tusk's baby brother.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Awesome.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, very nice.
This is nice as well.
Oh, wow. It's got HRD Vincent Blackshaw.
Wow. That looks like a real motorcycle right there.
That built full stop is good. And
yeah, fair play.
Wow, dude.
Model Factory Hero. That's ain't
Printed in 2K, also full gloss black by Elsba. Also, all the chrome silver is the bare white metal, highly polished SMS 2K clear coated.
wow.
Full wiring cable was added, many machine parts made.
Wow.
Built over an 8-month period.
Very nice, Scott.
Very nice.
I like the way he's put the dial base in the garden.
I'm going to do that.
Cool.
Get that
Scott,
feel.
you should post your build updates on ISM as well.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, please.
the pages you post on, I'm banned from. So I can't. Well, actually, I can see them, but not my own account.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so it would be nice to see it because that's beautiful. That.
Yeah, that's a
Very
cool.
nice work.
Very nice.
Very nice work. Next up, we've got Chris Stover. He's been working on the Dragons 135th Flat Panzer 4 with Emirates.
Oh,
Cool. Assembly is finished, just the weathering left. Camo is Tamir XF60 dark yellow and 61 dark green and 84 brown red. He's
Nice.
doing camo instead of doing camp.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Looks good.
Very nice, very nice.
I like it a lot.
Clinton Ills is up next. Hello, everyone.
G'day.
Hello.
A 48th scale Airfix P51 Mustang is moving along slowly. All I got done this week was to give it the base black base coat in Tamiya TS6, matte black, and the top coat of Tamiya LP 11 silver. Have a great weekend, everyone. Cheers.
Nice work, Chunk.
Nice job there.
That's looking good.
Nice.
LP colors. That's cool.
Oh.
Was that thing again, Tim? I thought I could hear it.
It's must be a time of the year where they're doing some celebrations.
Cool.
Ain't these celebrations?
Okay.
Not Notting Hill this weekend, is it?
Hey,
Ain't Notting Hill this weekend, is it?
I'm not that close into London. No, it's not that type of celebration. Scott Scoury, Scory.
What?
That's nice.
Scoury. Scott's there. To be a 135th wear mark to tank crew. Added some detail to the headphone mic with small gauge wire and brass tube.
Oh, that's good.
135th.
Yeah, that's nice work, isn't it?
Really?
Wow. He's got
Rather you than me.
looks like a stethoscope around his neck.
Like a what?
A stethoscope.
Yeah, it does actually, doesn't it?
That is right, isn't it? I said that.
Yeah, it is, mate.
Yeah.
Tony. Laugh the colour.
Oh,
All the ISM crew and you, Dan. Oh, it's me, it's Tim. See?
Yeah.
Ferrari. LaFerrari with a full carbon interior and Studio 24 detail upset. Primed with UMP gloss black primer. Base coat with monotone liquid chrome. And the top coat is the miniature ghost tint purple.
Volatile liquid chrome base.
Through my trusty Apex airbrush. Hope you have all had a great weekend.
Nice work, Nibbles.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mm,
Very nice.
very cool.
David Paddick. Sorry. Rebels ICM MiG 25 RBT Red 45. This is a huge kit.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Monstrous paint.
I looked at one of those last night.
I saw one on a table next to the MiG 31, and I thought the MiG 31 was big. And it's you'll see.
Oh yeah, it's a big one. So that.
It's as big as a 31.
Yeah.
Monstrous plane. No wonder it's an intercept. You can understand why it's an interceptor. The size of this, it's huge. Primed UMP black, painted with a mix of AK real color air, Mr. Color, AK extreme metal, and Tamiya paints, weathered with artist oils, paints, and sealed in with X22 MLT gloss varnish, blend and Windsor Newton matte varnish. One of the most successful builds I've done this year, and an excellent kit to boot.
Well done.
Work.
Yeah, well done.
Dave, that is super work, dude.
Yeah, well done.
Very nice. Because I heard there's a bit of it's not like a massive problem, but this area here can be a bit of a tricky to get all the lines correctly. So that looks lovely and neat. Very nice work, Dave.
Yeah, nice.
Very good, Dave.
Very nice, Dave. Mr. Dave Sharp.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Built as something to do whilst other stuff was drying. I'm trying to do the accent. FX 172 Gloucester Gladiator Mark 2. Primed in UMP gloss black, painted with Vallejo metal colour aluminium, and glossed with Vallejo metal varnish once decaled. Quick wash. Glad you last had a wash. Jeez. How long was it taking you to wash?
Oh, yeah, it's still a while till Christmas. So
I'm sure the girlfriend might want to clean now and again. Some dark, MiG dark enamel wash, and job done.
Nice.
Nice one, mate. Really is.
Well done, John.
Yeah.
Good to see you back, and good to see you join the Hangouts more.
yeah, good to be back.
Yeah. I'd say we've missed you, but a bit of lie.
Well,
I've missed you.
Anyway, so moving on. Simon Shorey. He's done the Revel 124 VT. Love it. UMP White Primer, Splash Arancio Atlas, Splash 2K, Rarest Tamiya, and Mr. Color Paints. Going on this done now. A couple of small errors, but tried some new stuff. Not impressed with the Splash 2K, still quite soft after a week. Probably the best kit I've ever built, more fit-wise, but got there in the end. Main thing was to get rid of the clips that held the rear bumper on, do a bit of filling along the way, also dechrome parts, used alkali chrome over the UMP gloss primer, and pleased with the result.
That's nice. That well done, Simon.
Yeah, that's.
I've always loved a Diablo as well. It's a good looking car. Good looking car. That's nice.
Oh, Mr. Challenger.
Oh,
that's looking cool. Let's go.
Wow.
Loving that a lot.
Either that's a really big phone or a small helicopter.
Wow.
That's actually an iPad underneath, so you can get an idea of the scale. He some paint on the Hasegawa 148 Seeking this week. BMP Great Primer and Mr. MRP Paints. Started on another calcined skyline as well, so we'll have a major decal session coming up. Like the helicopter.
Yeah.
I do.
Nice work, Adam.
Claire Smith, I've been working on the Hasegawa 124 Ferrari 328 GTS for the Ferrari group build this week. Body primed in the Tamiya X17 pink with a little X21 flat base over Mr. Surfacer 1500 white. Body painted in splash paints Rosa Corsa. Chassis and other parts painted in a mix of Tamiya LP5 semi-gloss black and Mr. Surfacer 1500 black. Tested a range of clears, GX112, Gravity Colors 2K, Splash 2K, Mr. Color Gravity Colors. So the Mr. Color and the Gravity Colors look great. How the Splash Paints 2K was fitted, and the paint underneath creating tonal streaking patches.
So Claire, did it streak the actual car or just a spoon? On the car.
Maybe just the spoon she was testing.
Yeah, I'm not convinced by that splash at all. In my honest opinion, is it needed more testing because there's reported problems And yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
Mr. Paul Bertland. BMAX E30 Bmw M3 now 2K.
Nice.
That's lovely. It really
Definitely darkened it up, though, hasn't it?
Very, very much.
Very cool.
Now look nice.
That does, mate. That decal must have been a nightmare.
Yeah, that decal's cracking.
And then Mr. Carlos.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
I think to find a reason why he's not allowed to enter this week's one. So some people get that. Okay, so Mr. Carlos starting. Dude Bros, my current whip, which is a welcome break from the Tamir H2R. Oh, if you're such a bloody finicky perfectionist, it wouldn't take you so long. But I don't care about it. So make it amazing. It's a 1/10 scale resin replacement head for me, a Sand Scorcher RC car. Yes, this is for an RC car. The helmet design was airbrushed using a mix of Tamiya lacquer, Gravity, and DS colors, metallic paints, and cleared with Gravity 2K, which was flattened and compounded using Minzerna compounds. Not heard of that one. The base is painted in oil paint throughout. The eyes still require finishing, but it's almost there. Thanks, gents.
Yeah, it's tough work.
Dude, Carlos, man,
Very nice work.
unfair.
He's a top dog figure painter, mate. This one is.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Very nice.
a dog modeler from stop you completely.
Can we stop posting in the live chat, fellas, as well?
Yeah. But anyway, right. So I'll let you guys get back onto doing the numbers, so I can now start doing a recap.
Yeah, you ready, Norm?
I'm ready, mate.
John, you going to post it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
He's ready, and we'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Start your recap.
Hawk Moon's GT40, Ranch Dan and his Phaeton, El Capitan is SU27, Mr. One Mac and his F14 flying plane, F22 Pax and his nice Eastern Express, Starring Works and his 135 Tiger. That's definitely on my shortlist. That one.
Yeah, that's on mine.
Yeah, that's mine too.
I'll also make a note of. I have to make a note on. No, this doesn't help, does it?
Yeah, you can put me down for that as well.
Yep, same here. Tim.
Yeah, it's great. It's
Hey, not me this time.
Yeah, and another one from me for that one as well.
copycat.
There's about 2
Very nice. Here's Mr. Bertland's
Actually, I vote for that one.
Aston Martin.
That one.
I vote for myself.
240-966 and his Tamiya's Nissan R390. Warped Crisis and his NSX. Mr. James and his Operation Market Garden 75th Anniversary 221. Very nice. Oh, wrong bit. Click on that one there. Oh, I lost it now, haven't I? Hey?
There it is. You were there. You had it.
No, it's not.
Oh, there it is.
Here it is.
There it is.
Dave Watts and his Beljar Winter Diorama. Steve Winslade and his KV1.
Lovely.
Luke Carswell. Yeah, he's a bit dodgy, is that Luke? He's a lovely Italian gun truck. Nice. Daniel Blair and his vintage vintage Rolls Royce.
3 minutes left, Tim. 3 minutes.
Cool. David Powell and his Busting for a P Gundam. Roger Honing and his little Whartons. Martin Rope and his crazy idea of doing lots of photo etch while he's on holiday. David Stevens and those lovely long barrels of his. Nice.
Cool.
David Sargent and his F-15 Strike Eagle. We can look at that one again. Like that. John Murray and his idea of trying to test white paint. Got some tips there for you. Justin Hart and his California Spider. Mark Lynch and his Subaru. Oh, Adam Barber, sorry, I think he's saying Barber, and his Airfix's Harrier. Antonio and his Elephant.
That's my vote right there.
Well, the Elephant.
Yeah.
This one is Scott and his Model Factory Hero.
Put me down for Scott Kilford.
Bike. Chris Stover and his Dragon Black Panzer, sorry. Clinton Ills, his P-51 Mustang. Nice. Scott Scoury and his Wehrmacht's crew with his headgear. Nice work. Mr. Tony eats his shoes off. Lovely story. David Paddock. Rebels ICM MiG-25.
Just bought that.
Oh, yeah.
1/40th scale.
Yeah. It's actually an ICM Reeboks on the Rebel one. So, and you get a much better price. Sharpay and his Gloucester Gladiator.
That is nice.
Cool, man.
Simon Showery and his Lamborghini. Nice. Adam and his Sea King. I like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Claire and her Ferrari.
Oh.
Mr. Burton and his E30. And Carlos and his wonderful head.
That is stunning.
Nice and shiny. He's been polishing that.
Nice shiny bulbous helmet.
That he's been polishing.
Can you put me down for Scott's Model Factory Hero bike, please?
Yeah, can you put that one down for me as well, please, John?
I think this is going to be a close one tonight, boys.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Ready for the countdown in 3, 2, 1. Yep.
Eggs are ready.
I got a bit behind.
Come on, John.
He's just dragging the mystery. Leave him alone.
I had to go down and put the cat out, so I kind of got a bit behind.
Are people getting kicked out? I've got kicked out twice tonight.
Well.
No.
Yeah. I got kicked.
Norman's just gone.
Yeah, Norman and Al both left at the same time as I left last time. Al's back.
Al's back.
You know what? It's because you touch yourself.
Oh,
Bounce out twice.
because I touch myself.
So much for that fast speed you got there. If it doesn't work.
Yeah, look. You want to download? You want to go neck and neck downloading files, John? Let's do it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. I'm actually figuring out a way to put together a server for y'all for the books.
Man.
Who's telling these up to you, John?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh, open that can, Tim.
Oh, crap.
Oh,
Refreshing.
I cracked it.
oh.
Warm over there, Tim, yeah?
Hey?
Nice and warm over there?
It's a lovely.
Shade of green.
The music has now stopped.
Oh, Michael, but you do.
Oh,
You need to know.
The hell?
There was a few people out of date, and for some reason, out of time. Sorry, and for some reason, you down put the number in. You're not going to win someone's kit, mate.
Yeah, well done, Mr. Burke.
So we have a result and a bit of a surprise. In third place is Luke.
Oh, well done, Luke.
In second place was Scott with his Vincent Black Shadow Model Factory Hero.
Excellent.
Nice.
And in first place was, and I didn't get the name.
Styrene Works.
Yeah, Styrene Works is Whitman Tiger.
Well done.
Well done, Styrene.
Yeah,
Well,
very well
Good
done.
one.
If I remember right, Styrene's is it Frederick? I might be wrong. I can't remember who it is. Well done. That's a beautiful build.
It was the Tiger was my second pick, but
It was my first, along with Carlos's.
Um,
But yeah, I'm going to give it to the tank. The bit of armor.
Yeah, so it was. No offense to Luke, but I would have thought Carlos would have got more votes than he did for that.
None taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke, it's
Charming, that isn't it, Luke?
Rubbish in my work.
Yeah.
It could just have been that he was at the end of the list.
you want to get down, Luke?
That's cracking in the morning.
Well done, Styrene Works. There's an email address attached to all the videos.
Great build, that. Great build.
There's an email address attached to all the videos. If you email that with your details, we'll get your goodie bag out in the post. So well done to everyone. Congratulations.
Cracking work.
Yeah, well done to everyone that shared tonight, especially me. I'm joking.
You're a super sharer, you are.
Yeah. And well done. So we've still got a couple of giveaways to do. I think we'll do yours now, Luke. Eh?
Yeah.
Right, as well.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So, Luke, I'm going to put the camera on Luke. Luke has got this beautiful limited. Go up a little bit, mate. Up over higher. There we go. Edward's limited edition Hind, 272 scale Hinds with a few goodies and probably a super decal sheet in there as well. There's probably some resin in there, and that's a limited edition kit you can't even get anymore.
It's got a little car in there. As well.
There's a little car, is there?
Yeah.
You get the 2 kits, so you get 2 Hinds. You get a 132-page book about the Hind and the MI35. You get photo etch, painting masks. You get Brazil nose details and flare dispensers, cartograph decals with 14 options.
Wow.
You also get the Velarex vehicle kit as well.
Very
What skill?
the RRP of that kit is how much? About 60-odd quid, isn't it?
Oh, easy.
Yeah, you can find one there.
Not a cheap kit at all. So very, very thank you. Luke sent me the message. I was like, "What? Are you sure?" So very, very kind of Luke.
Yep.
Yep, nice one, Luke.
So all you got to do to win this is wait until you're prompted in the chat by I don't know if Tim's there. So John.
Yeah, I got it.
Start numbers now. When you see start numbers now in the chat, pick a number from 1 to 1,000, just one. After 5 minutes, we'll close the live random number generator, and the closest person to the number wins that kit, beautifully donated by Luke.
Nice.
Simple as that.
Oh,
John and Norman, you ready, boys?
I'm ready. You ready, John?
I'm ready.
You can start casting your numbers in 3, 2, 1. Start your numbers.
Oh, there's people already put the numbers in. Unlucky peeps.
Here, look, if I drop you a ton, will you tell them it's an empty box?
Yeah. Tanner says go subscribe to Luke's channel as well.
Yep.
Mark and John need to put your numbers back in, peeps. You jumped the gun a little bit. Should we have a look who's posted? Why is James Buckingham's number been held for review? Random. Ooh, it's in there now though. And Gloucester Billy's. It's holding numbers for review on me.
Yep, same here.
Yeah, and Gaz.
I've got Gaz Wilcox, Jacqueline Stevens.
Yeah. Okay. Just make sure all the numbers go through.
Yeah, I'm right.
So, hello, James. Good to see you, buddy. Who else is in there we haven't spoke to tonight? Ashley's there. Hello, Ashley. Sean, Model in the Shed, said hello earlier. Hey, Sean, if you're okay, bud.
Hey, Sean.
Ben Johnson, hello.
Good one, I is.
Lorraine's there. Hey, Lorraine. You keeping well? Andy Haycock's there. Who else we got? Calvin. Hello, Calvin. Excellent. Hey, Mika. Hello. Ricky's there. Hello.
is my camera still turned off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, what's going on with this thing?
Caesar's there. Hello. 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 John's there from Shadowland Scale Models. Patrick McGeever.
Right, I don't know what's going on. My cameras have.
Yeah, it does it every now and then. Josh is there from Ryzen Design. Hello. Oh, James, you looked up your number. We put it back in, though, James. I didn't see that, mate.
Refresh.
Make sure you put it back in.
3 minutes, folks. You got 3 minutes.
Yeah, a few people are saying hello. Luke's channel. Luke will comment in a minute. It's Black Rifle Model Works with an X.
With an X.
Luke will comment in the chat, and you can click on there. Dick, stick your number in. That sounds really nice. Yeah, Dick, don't worry about that.
Dick, stick it in.
Yeah, put your number in, Dick.
Hey,
Stick it in, Dick. Come on.
Come on. What's the worst that can happen, Dick?
Yeah, stick it in, mate. Don't be worried about not being here for a while. Makes no difference.
No, there's
Yeah, the only ones who aren't allowed to win are us.
Yeah.
What? You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, stick it in for the Hind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, you all know you can't win.
I know.
2
I
minutes.
never win a thing in a minute.
But I've actually got one, but there's always no reason to have more.
I still need volunteers from you lot for judging on the forum as well.
Yeah.
Okay, when do you want?
Whenever you can get in with us, you got to call out with these guys. Whoever's doing it. Norma, you're for doing it again.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll do it.
You need
What's up, son? I'm just back.
Yeah.
just pick an afternoon
Well,
I like to be a judge.
or an evening.
That's one more. I'm around tomorrow morning. Yay!
Thing is, don't do it in the morning because then I'm on my own and hang out.
Yeah, with me. I'll do it if you want, no problem. I enjoy
You
it.
can do it in a hangout with all of us anyway. You don't have to be on your own.
I'm working second shift next week, so I'm free in the morning.
Like in your morning or our morning?
Well, my morning, but you know, 5 hours behind you.
Then you're behind us.
all the way, baby.
Yeah, I mean, y'all open the
1 minute. Folks. You got 1 minute.
I'm available.
Murica.
Jermaine lives in the past.
Don't start them off, Paul.
No, I did that.
Hey.
Who are you talking about?
No one.
What are you, an owl?
There's a joke you like to talk about.
30 seconds.
You can tell I've been drinking. My writing's gone everywhere.
Oh, it's just,
Find the cap to the other bottle.
I'll be mixing some Captain Morgan's and Amaretto together. That works quite well.
Oh, yeah.
We'll begin the countdown.
Man.
3, 2,
That works.
1. Stop your numbers.
All right. Is that sharing?
It is indeed.
Right. Ignore the number that's already there. That was there before we started. We're on Google's random number generator. So we're going to put 1,000 in. We're going to click this once and once only. That'll be the winning number. As always, if two people pick the same number, the first person to pick it automatically wins. And if you think you know one, please don't shout it out because these guys will check it, double check it, and volunteer.
Is he? Sorry.
John.
Yep.
John will shout out the winner.
righty ho.
Simple as that. So the winning number 4, a beautiful kit, kindly donated by Mr. Carswell. Go check out Black Rifle Model Works' YouTube channel. The winning number is 923. That's a high one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
923.
Ooh.
There's only a few that dare go high that high.
Yeah. Oh, wrong way. Wait.
Hello.
Ah, there he is.
Who's that?
A very tired, old, fat man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I didn't think you were fat, but we thought you were very old and tired.
You okay, though?
I'm cream crackered is what I am, mate.
Look, just go to bed, maybe. Don't worry about us. You've already done your section, so unless you want to do Tim's.
Not really.
Oh!
Oh dear, I've had a shocker a day. It's been horrible. Oh. Too much stress, not enough time, too many people. Well, I don't really want to say people, but I don't want to pay a fine.
Well, Dennis, you give me a ring, mate.
Oh. And then when I finished work, I had to go up to youngest daughter's house and put some scaffold up on her house. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I'm just tired and dying and old and decrepit. Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, Norman's still here.
Oh, shucks.
Time for an office job, Dan.
Oh, I don't.
No, John, no.
I'd kill somebody, I think, because insides to outside, yeah. I like the outside. Don't get me wrong, I like my job, but at the minute we've just got. What's happened is we've got a bit larger than what we needed to, and we haven't got the manpower for it. Or technically the scaffolding, because we've been spent, I think, last 11 days altogether, I think 13,000 quid, something like that, we've had to spend just on steel and wood. And, well, 800 quid yesterday on 400 fittings and 61 5-foot tube, and it were 843 quid.
Yeah, that either means you're too good or you're too cheap.
Well, I'm not going to say cheap. Yeah.
Well, Ranchy Dan's saying, do you work with McDonald's? Got no idea what he's prattling on about.
Yeah,
they're hiring in Texas.
That's good to hear, isn't it?
Yeah. What you need to be is an extra on Jurassic Park.
I couldn't see Dan working on McDonald's.
Oh,
you can make a fortune in
I'd like to see Dan working in McDonald's.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. No.
I think the takings might be down that week.
Well, week? You think you'd last that long?
I wouldn't be buying any food from Dan. I'll tell you that.
I'd go in there and order something just to sit there and watch.
Can I have a vegan burger?
Yeah, of course you can. Made out of meat.
And let's not make the chat political, please.
Oh,
yeah, Kevin, I'm talking about you. I can see you.
Yeah.
It'd be the first time someone ordered something awkward or whatever. They get given a £10 square fine, and would have to find it for work.
Oh yeah.
Furious typing. Dear sirs, I bought this and it chafed.
It's just too small.
Oh, where did you get the little compass or the little compass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Amazon.
Funny enough, you know all the links on the forum.
Don't know anything about those.
It's in there.
Tell us,
Yeah, it is actually genuinely is on there.
oh, tell us more.
Well, I keep getting millions of questions, which I don't mind. It's part of being ISM, blah, blah, blah. Where I get certain things from. So I sat there for quite a few hours and typed out a huge list with links to everything I use in my builds and videos. And it's a pretty comprehensive list. There's everything from paints to kitchen roll, weather station, underwear, yeah, everything.
Did you remember putting the cut off sleeve from a fleece?
No. Well, there's literally everything I use is in there.
Please do point out if he does forgotten anything, though.
Yeah, seriously, no, that's no joke. Yeah, if there's anything you want, put it in. I've been adding to it all week. There's over 90 different items now linked in that post. So it's in the description of this video. Every other video I've made recently, it's over in the forum in the step-by-step build. And if you can't find it there, look in my signature on any of my posts on ISM, and it's in there too. Anything, literally, you name it, what's on my bench, where I use in the videos, should be listed in there. It's everything. Anything and everything. So, yes, Sam, it's actually linked there, buddy.
No problem.
Actually, you know what? Sam, do you know what? It actually isn't.
Oh,
it's not. It's not. No, so I will put it on there. Cheers, Sam. Yeah, I will put it on there.
Yes, Hannah, it was Sam that asked.
Yes, Sam's causing trouble.
Hey, what did you actually ask for?
About the Alpha circle cutters. They're on Amazon. Sam. They're about 10 quid. But they're brilliant.
Sam, if you want to buy a circle cutter, get the this display thingy. It is a bit expensive, but it is so good.
I've been looking at that one, Tim.
It's so good, honestly.
It's just the price that sort of puts me off a little bit.
How much is that one, Tim?
Just get it.
They're about 50 quid.
I'll stick with my tenner because there's nothing wrong with that.
High-ranking modelers can make that alpha cutter work very nice.
Don't get me wrong, I have got one.
I've got one too. I just don't fancy using it. I was just like, oh, new toy.
I've got two. I have the old version and the new version.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't get that picture, no. Good. Nothing.
Ugh.
The biggest payment is getting the on the right size you want.
I just looked at the size of that fox spot, it's 48th.
Yeah, massive.
15 inches long.
How many?
17.
Wow.
Awesome, isn't it?
In 72nd, did you say?
48th.
I was going to say. No.
Sweet baby Jesus and the orphans.
Yeah.
Printing decals. Never had any luck. They've always ran.
Yes.
Always ran. You need a top quality printer.
Yeah.
To work properly. To be honest, not worth the hassle.
Nope.
And I wouldn't bother.
No, you can. There's loads of folk out there on eBay that sell custom decals, and they sometimes do requests anyway. I found a couple that do. Unless you're planning on actually shelling out for a quality equipment and blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah.
We thought about some blah blah blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Exactly.
Right, well, for the giveaway, we have come to a consensus.
Oh my god, have we been prattling on for that long?
Yeah. It didn't show up for a couple of us as we've had in the past, where not every number shows up in everyone's screen. But the winner was Gary G with 932.
Oh, well done,
Gary.
Top work. Again, Gary, in the description of this video, there's a link to the email. Prize claim, ISM prize claim at gmail.com. If you email that, give me your name and address. I'll forward it to Luke.
And I'll get that out to you.
Nice one, Luke.
Well done.
That's one, Luke.
Thank you, mate.
Not in Australia, is he?
Oh, God.
He gets that.
Oh, yeah, you give away a feather, they live next door.
Yeah.
You give away a brick, they're halfway across the world.
Always.
That cost me 20 quid one morning, Paul. Do you remember
Yeah, because you swore twice. Where do you live? Sam went, oh, fuck. That's a 10 of 5. He went, oh, fuck, again.
I lived in New Zealand. That was not 20 quid.
Most expensive shipping ever.
It wasn't it?
He said shipping.
Yep.
Yeah.
Almost as much as getting 48-hour delivery from, where was it?
Poland. Oh.
Yeah, well, never again.
I think I hit that one as well. I never thought of it.
He's in the UK. Nice one, Gary.
Lovely. I'll get that off to you, mate.
Well done, Gary.
Yeah, you're the top man.
I don't know how we congratulate when they win because it's pure luck, isn't it? It's not that they've done anything special.
Yeah.
Hold on, you picked a random number.
I just said, well done, so I can go around to his house and mug the postman when he delivers it.
Only you.
We get a kid each, Norman?
Yeah, we'll share it, Sam.
He's called Norman for a reason.
Who gets the box?
Norman, we need it.
Norman needs the box.
Mainly the back. Most of my aircraft have been out the window.
Oh well.
Well, make sure you get the nose weight right, Stan. They'll fly nice.
Do you think it'll fly too well?
Properly balanced, they'll fly nice.
Excellent.
So we've still got a giveaway to do. We've got some 3D printed UMP stuff to do later. We've still got what you've been buying and Tim's bit to do as well. We're going to crack on because it's 10 o'clock. I'll do that buying bit in a minute.
Kevin's getting excited about Tim's bits.
I'm getting excited about Tim's bits.
I always get excited about my bits.
Somebody does.
Exactly.
For God's sake.
Nice one, Gary. I didn't even pick the number. You asked me other half to pick a number for fun.
Excellent.
And then that's what she came up with.
Well done.
So it's actually hers then?
Technically.
Yeah.
Ah, poor you.
Body build of your missus.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, perfect.
You can each play with your own hind.
Hindy.
I have 10, not.
You can each play their own hindy. Right, we need to do some prices because I forgot to do that part. Let's do that quickly.
If it's Dragon Tim, think of a number and add 0.
No dragon this week.
If it's all Resin, think of a number and add 2 zeros.
Mark, I'm working on the E30 beam from BMX. Trying to mask off my wheel edges. Which is not going great. I need to go do the corner bit. No, it's not the Aston. It's the Beamer. Aston's all on film, so I can't really do that now. So they're the Beamer BBS rims. Centers are gold, and the outer rim is silver. So I'm using my circle cutter to make little masks. And the one I just did was a tad too small. Right, we've got 4 million followers. Right, gonna head on over and have a look at what you've all been buying. Sharon?
Sorry.
It is.
It is, yeah. So first off, Timmy's been busy. He got 132 MiG-21 with a load of aftermarket. Very, very cool.
Get that one.
Including the Linden test as well, eh?
Yeah. It comes with resin to have the guys loading the gun. It comes with 4 crew people. It's brilliant little kit. Absolutely wonderful.
Little. It's 132.
Yeah, it's not little though.
Yeah, MiG-21 isn't a big plane though, is it?
No, not. not too big, luckily. Great for the money. Great for the money.
Very nice, Tim. Daniel Burke's been buying the Mercedes 500 SL. That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wonder what the kit's like.
You're not presenting, though. You are sharing, but you're not presenting.
Oh, see, I knew I was doing something wrong. There we go. But that's cool.
That's the same one that BAP got the other day. That's Reeboks, I think.
Is it any good?
It's old.
Old. The possible answer is no.
It could be good.
Could be.
Could be.
Cool. Nice little purchase.
Yeah.
Adam's bought another Sea King and a load of extras.
He got a damn good price on those.
Yeah.
Is he?
Did well on that one.
Yeah, did well.
Superb.
Well, in the world of Sea Kings, he did well.
Yeah.
They're not cheap.
Where did you get it from?
Veterans.
Oh, on the auction.
Yeah, he got loads. He's got three of them, I think, from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually.
Superb. Antonio Rodriguez has bought more figures on a camel. That's cool. That bloke there looks like he's got the right hump.
Hump.
Left hump.
Bought. Click on it. No, don't click on it. No. I'm thinking about it. It's not doing nothing. Okay, let's get out of there. Let's try that. There we go. Also bought a glycoma. French Foreign Legion. They're cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
Very nice. What reminds me of Carry On films.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a Nubian Palace Guard.
Oh, interesting.
Nice. And the old Tamiya Thunderjet. Watch your decals in that, they'll be shot. Put money on it.
That's a shame. It was cool looking 10, aren't they?
Yeah, I tried building that years ago. The decals are shocking. Very nice. Oh, there you go. And some decals for it. Well done.
Is that actually a Tamiya then, or is that a Reeboks?
I think it is a Tamiya.
Because they always say Reeboks, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. Tamiya, yeah.
That's cool.
He's also bought a Hawkeye.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, what one of them?
Nice.
Yeah, I nearly bought a 48 scale one, then realised I shouldn't be spending any money.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And some photo etch for it, the mass set.
Cool.
Very cool. And that's it. Simon's gone and bought some Phantom bits.
That's a lot of bit. That's a lot of Phantom bits there.
Yeah. Very nice. He's also bought some UMP stuff as well. Some sanders, stand for the wash, decal solutions. Just bought some micro brushes, pippets.
Pivots.
Pivots. Very cool. As you see, you all get a handwritten note from us at UMP.
Yep.
Handwritten note. Radham's got on board the 32nd scale MiG-29 from Trumpy.
Would all be big.
Very nice. And some seatbelts for it. Get out of it. Do it. Very cool. And some debonder. Holy blurry picture, Batman. Very cool. And Tamiya tapes. Excellent. Kevin has gone and bought a UMP order. Very nice. Some buffers, polishers, sanders, decal solutions, and one of the very invaluable work stands as well. Very cool. And some Hariboos. Come through with all our orders in the UK. Mr. McAnish has finally got his Grumman Wildcat. Lovely.
Cool.
Very cool. It's better late than never.
Yeah, well.
And also 48 scale Super C Sprat. Gorgeous box art, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
That is cool.
Kit's actually quite nice as well.
Does it look good?
Yeah, it does.
Mm.
I'm sure you pop built one if you want. Yeah, go on.
What's the Brian?
We'll pass. Stuart's bought a, let me just tilt my head, a Ferdinand from Zvezda.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very nice. Alex Beebe's bought, wow, an old AMT TIE Fighter.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the original, that one.
Yeah. And that. What is that?
What's that?
That.
Oh, looks like Dio building supplies.
No, this at the end.
Oh, that.
It's a
That's
G tool. It's the Hobbit G tool.
Hold on, I speak Japanese. It's
Of course.
I'm fluent in it as well.
And a basin set as well. Cool. Oh, he's bought more. Wow, he's been busy. Some new brushes. Some Winsor Newton and some Jackson's art.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Some Daz spatulas. 48p. What the hell are they? Bargain pot of clay filler tools. Wow, that's cool.
Okay.
Okay. And a Star Trek US Discovery.
Across the universe.
Yeah.
Always going forwards.
Never in reverse. Some brush holders. They're smart.
Yeah, they're quite cool, aren't
I think these are brush conditioners.
they? Mm-hmm.
Very nice. We've also got Ulfa tools. She's bought some scissors.
Oh, they're all right.
Yeah, knives. Could do with a few more knives.
Definitely. Yeah.
The scissors look good, though. And some more diorama stuff. I look at it. Some flock, model colours, clumped grass or tufts.
Flocking you, flocking me.
Locking hell. Claire's been busy and she's bought a load of Mr. Leveling Thinner, Tool Cleaner, GX Colours, some Splash, Mr. Surfacer, buffers. Very cool. And some decals as well. And some extreme metal polished aluminium. I think Claire's going to attempt a lightning at some point.
Tremblers.
Very nice.
5 bucks tremblers.
Cool. Simon's bought some mesh as well. 5 packs of mesh. From Edward. Very nice. And I got this arrived yesterday. A review on the channel. We did have 5 in stock. They've all gone. There's 10 more due in on UMP. Hey, you know what, Tim? I can see that text you mean now. It was all in the box.
See, you see that? You can see it.
Yeah. Couldn't see it the other day.
See what I mean? It looks like it is.
It looks like it's carbon. You're right.
But he said, no, it's not. And then I realised, you look at the rest of the picture, it's everywhere. And I was like,
Yeah, you're right. It is there. I wonder if it is a carbon body.
no. Well, the cars are carbon,
Mm.
but but look, you can see it on the wheel.
It's on the light as well.
Yes, I mean, it was. It
must be texture on the box.
must be. It
I
must
can
be.
see what you mean now. I couldn't see it yesterday.
I was looking at, oh, it's carbon.
Lovely kit, really nice decals, cartograph decals. Well worth looking at the review. Very, very nice kit. And I'm torn whether to do this out of the box or still do the Haribo.
Haribo.
I think that's worth. I think as it's.
I think it's a nice scheme.
As it's a special edition. That's worth doing. Then.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Definitely. So yeah, that's it. That's all everyone's been buying. So well done, everybody.
Nice.
Round of applause for me.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hard work that was.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all night, unfortunately.
Good night.
Well, I'm about to finish off doing the last little bits of the numbers, and we can crack on with this bit.
Cool.
No, you are, Kev.
I was just about to watch your review whenever you put the hanger like that. So the picture is you smiling, open box. That's as far as I got.
What?
On the review.
Ah, right. The picture you got. The bit.
Yeah. I'll watch it later.
Where'd you get your F15 round from, Sam?
F25 or Meg 25.
No, didn't you get
F15?
Yeah.
Where did I get that?
Amazon?
I think you should keep it quiet though, because I'm tempted to get one.
No, hold on, I'll tell you, Tim.
Buy it.
I ordered the issue 27, the B one, I think it was, from a guy, Dave Coyle. It came within 2 days, which is brilliant for here.
Can I do that? Ranch it down. Are you on crack?
Put
another bleed number in.
He's definitely not watching live, is he?
Seriously.
He does that a lot.
God damn it.
Maybe he's trying to be funny.
It's Big Owl's Toy Barn.
Hey, what?
Leave Al alone.
Okay.
Tim,
Yes.
I'll put it in the live chat.
Cool.
Yeah, Dan, I don't know what you do with those numbers, buddy, but honestly, it's not funny because you start other people off and it gets bloody annoying then.
There you go, mate.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
He's trolling, man.
And I paid 18 quid.
Bloody hell.
That's why I'm telling them to keep it quiet.
Yeah. So I might purchase another one.
Purchase.
There's loads of schemes for it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's. I think that you see the decals I'll show up in a little bit. It's there's some really cool looking decals from Two Bobs from them.
Yeah, sweet.
Ooh, could this be an F-15 build on the
Yeah.
I mean, I've got one.
Mine's part built, so
Surprise, surprise.
it's primed as well.
Thought the black was going to pop out then.
Yeah, it's in primer.
Good God. Norm's got to get primer. Quick, phone the Daily Mail.
Must be the grandkids.
I reckon Lucy primed it for you.
Who's going? Tony, take care. Oh, we did.
F-15 and primer.
Yeah, no, I can't see any at that place you said to go to get them from.
Yeah? Well, that's definitely where I got them at.
Question there, Claire, about the lightning for those in the know.
Oh yeah, now I found it. Sorry, yeah.
In
No, I found it now.
Yeah. Good price.
Not really at that scale.
Oh.
Owl's probably the one to
So the F1 and F2. I take it you've seen a scheme on the F2 and you want to. I tried to build the F2 with the F1 scheme. There's so much difference between.
Wow, you're confusing even.
Do you know what you're best doing is trying to find decal sets and pictures for the F1s, and then find decal sets and pictures for the F2, and see if you can just physically see a difference. If you can't physically see a difference, then it was just internal, and then don't worry about it.
It's probably going to be some small lump and bump or antenna or.
Yeah, I'll say there probably is something that will probably change because it's that period when they really did make big changes and stuff. But yeah, that's the easiest way I usually sit there working it out. Is still is going on go on the decal sets and have a look at the profiles, see if you can see a physical difference. If you can, don't worry about it.
Yeah, the Revel monogram's the same kit, Steve.
Yeah.
Just in a different box. But I think some of them have got different loadout in the box. One of them, although it's stated as need, doesn't have the proper loadout in the Revel kits. I think it's the older one. It's not a true E, it doesn't have the full weapons loadout.
Tim,
Yeah.
did it say how many they had left?
Just says inventory. Is it in stock?
Is it all green?
Yes, except for one missing one bar.
Go, buy it.
You should have a few then.
Go.
It's got the special Oregon scheme on it.
Go, buy it.
I want to see these decals Tim's got first.
It has missiles, drop tanks, and operational open nose cone.
Oh yeah,
It does come with some stuff with it as well.
I like it.
Not fully. It doesn't. I don't think it doesn't look like it's a fully laden version though. There was the Rebel boxing, which was the bomber version. I can't remember which one that is. It's got everything, man. Yes. But
I like the decals.
The problem is the F-15 is quite a drab aircraft because it's got the low visibility scheme.
Oh yeah, low vis on it, isn't it?
Yeah, I've already built one in that scheme.
I like that.
I did the Great Wall Hover one years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to do one. I want to do it a different whatever.
They're still low vis, but they've just got a bit more colourful markings on them.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll see anyway. You'll see.
Do they do the F-15s and aggressors?
I think they did, didn't they? I'm pretty sure I've seen Hasegawa do 172 F-15 aggressors.
Which is really upset people and use Russian colours on it.
Well, that's what an aggressor is, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only slight problem with this kit, Ravel one, is just there.
Hold on, no. Sorry about Schmidt.
You know, camera's stuck on me for some reason. Speak on. No, I'm speak.
The top wing onto the bottom wing, there's a slight lip, but you've got to sand down this piece.
Goddamn camera won't roam.
In order to get it to drop in.
Speak on. Sorry, mate. The camera wasn't on you.
It's just the back there.
Not the join, is it?
Yeah, it's just where there's got a slight. The plastic this side is just slightly thicker than what this side is. So if you thin out the plastic underneath and get it to match, you'll have no problems. Other than that, there's no problems with the build. It goes together extremely well. Lovely kit.
That's nice, no?
Well detailed.
And fits nicely in its box.
I don't think you'll need anything for the cockpit neither.
No?
No. I didn't use it. I just built the don't know if you'll be able to see in there, but
Oh, yeah. But you know what you're doing. I don't.
So they say, Sam.
That's cool, man. I'll send you the cockpit over, Norman, and you can detail it and send me it back.
As I say, it is a very, very nice kit. It does really well.
I do think I built that long, long time ago when I did aircraft, but that's years, 5-6 years.
You have to burn cans.
I don't want to.
I like.
I can't see it.
Well, on that side, Al.
Yeah.
Go for the specials, mate.
No, just don't put. What I got wrong was don't put F-15. Just put F-15 together. It's at the bottom of the page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that mistake as well. I was like, oh, I can't find it.
You can see the orders being done Monday, can't you? All these ones get out.
Yeah.
What a second one. I hear you.
Will you shut up?
No.
I can shut you up.
Shut up. Do it, Paul. Do it.
Kick your ass. Don't make people kind of whoop ass.
The Israelis use the F-15E.
Hey?
Is it the Israelis use the F-15E or the D?
C's, wasn't it?
See,
Was it?
they're all variants of it.
Yeah, but the one I did, the one I could have done was a C.
Oh.
Yeah, they must use E's as well.
Yeah, they've got some nice schemes.
Mitsubishi.
Someone's got some funky audio. It's causing a resonating around the hangout. I think it's you, Sam.
Hold on.
Sound like you're on a different mic.
Might be I have to take the connection out.
That's what it is. You're on a different mic. Straight from the tin, Kev. Straight from the tin. My kind of whoop ass. Bathrooms that way. No one's going to get that. Well, maybe Chunk. Tracks and bass.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's some funky echo. It needs sorting out.
That was funky.
I think it is you, Sam.
Yeah, I'm changing it.
You might have to refresh as well, mate.
I got.
Same.
Wow.
Can anybody else not hear that noise?
You can hear it.
Good night, Mike.
I can hear
I
it.
love you.
Just hit refresh then.
I can hear it.
Huh? What?
No, I'll refresh just in case.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Right, Tim, you ready?
Born ready, I was.
No, you weren't.
No, you're right, I wasn't.
You liar. You liar.
No,
Don't forget, so Tim's going to go for all the latest kit releases. We've still got a giveaway to do as well. So be sure to stick around for that last giveaway. There you go, Tim. It's all on you, bud.
oh. Ta-da.
Yay!
Oh my goodness gracious!
Happy Friday, my lovely people, and happy 31st wedding anniversary.
Oh, congratulations, young man.
You muffin.
How did she put up with you that long?
I don't know. I don't know cameras 31 years ago.
How did?
Oh, look at Sam. You look like such a nice guy.
Oh, I'm a nice guy. What do you mean, look?
No, you just do it.
I'm looking at Ron Jeremy.
No, I'm bald and fat and the wife.
I don't think he looks like Ron Jeremy. I think
Is it just me, or does poor Heather look like a hostage?
Yeah.
He's got a 32 pointed right in her back.
Yeah.
You better be cool.
Who is this man? I don't know who he is. He's grabbed me.
Yeah, anyway, happy 31st wedding anniversary, dude. Well, you did good. You did good.
Well done, Sam.
Yes, Sam. You have made it much longer than most.
3 life sentences over here.
No.
Right. Moving away from Sam, moving on to the kids.
What? I love Sam.
Dragon have announced that we're going to do some Apollo 11 stuff.
Oh.
Better late than never, I suppose. They've got the module and the Apollo 11 lunar module Eagle.
Nice. What scales are those?
Showing 48 scale.
Oh.
Video scale.
Wow.
Add little things.
Really?
How much are they?
No prices. They're just showing us new release.
Oh.
They'll probably be here next year, so well after the point of when Apollo 11 really happens. It's like a couple of days away, isn't it? The anniversary.
Okay.
I think it's Monday.
Mm-hmm.
The landing happened on Monday, isn't it? Or did they take off on Monday?
Well, I think the land happened on Monday, I think.
Can't remember now. Okay. Anyway, yeah, stuff coming up from them. Nice, looking good.
I was lucky enough to get a set from Willie McCann.
I was chatting to the work experience, and then she goes, "Well, my dad was talking about that. He was really annoyed because his mum made him to go to bed just as they're about to land on the moon." She's like, he's like, "No, Mum." He goes, "Even now, he's still like, you made me go to bed." He's like, he's in his 50s. He's still pissed off at her. Goes, I think I would be as well. You know that.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, moving on. Trump has got 135. Panzer S1 ADMGS production. In other words, it's a truck with a big go away sticks on the back.
Yeah, look at them things. Dang.
Yeah.
That's got Luke written all over it.
I like that.
Yeah, it does. I would say that is an extremely damn cool looking bit vehicle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That is a violent bit of thing. You're flying something and you go near that, yeah, you're stuffed. That's going to launch that load of hell at you. Cool looking bit of vehicle.
I'm wondering if you can get that turret to fit on a T9.
There's still skewy audio somewhere.
Yeah, I can hear that.
If you can't hear like a weird echoing, reverbing, it's you.
Well, I just heard how much Darby spoke, but
You're still on that different mic, Sam, as well.
well, hold on, I'll change it again.
Isn't that the turret from a T90 when they do those when they do the what's that one called?
Oh, the Terminator?
Yeah, is that not the Terminator turret?
No, Terminator turret's way lower than that.
Oh, is it a proper low profile? But it's got the same sort of weapon system on it, though, isn't it?
Similar,
yeah.
It has the guns and it has the missiles already.
And it has the standalone radar system.
But it's a lot more low profile, isn't it? That things I don't care being seen because I'm going to shoot you down. Very cool. So from Das Work, which is linked in with Uzi, they're selling reboxing a load of the Tacoms Panthers. Now these don't come with interiors, and they're not. They haven't got Zimmerit in the kits, although there are versions that should have Zimmerit all over them. Which is a bit of a like, what? Why have you not sold?
There's no Zim on them.
Nope.
Why?
And Tacom does it.
That's ridiculous.
Why have you done that? And it's without a tip. Anyway, it's a bit of a cheap kit.
Some people actually like to create their own and find that a nuisance to have it molded on. So
yeah, you're very right. Some people do prefer to do their own throwaway. So it's out there. I'm not sure why he's done all three kits. Don't have it. I would have thought maybe do one with it, one without, one with the interior, maybe. But anyway, this is the way he's done it. Vetrasmall's £30, €33, $38, which is actually not a bad price for a base model Panther, really, from Tacom, really.
Yeah, that's probably why they took him out to keep the price down.
Yeah, keep price down, make it affordable, make them sellable. Nice. Edwards 130 seconds. 109 Legion Condor.
I have that kit.
Not the most interesting of paint schemes on that one. But good looking paint. Vetrasmall's £45, €50, $57.
That looks lovely.
I'd love to get that.
Yes.
That's cool. Moving on, you've got this LVTH 6A1 fire support vehicle.
That looks neat.
Which is a amphib, which is an amphib vehicle at the same time. And it's got on it a cannon tail, which is a cannon on the turret. Brand new H7 turret. Brand new metal 105mm howitzer barrel. ROCMC detailed smoke grenade launchers. Physiological warfare loudspeaker system. That is ROCMC dedicated Lifebuoy decal containing USMC, ROCMC, and PMC.
That's cool.
Okay. Yeah, weird looking lump, isn't it? Not cheap though. AFE clubs, the veterans was £60, €67, $65. That ain't cheap.
It's going to be a fairly sizable one, though, as well.
Yeah, and I would imagine you're going to get some sort of interior because it is not an open back or an open front.
Yeah, it's fire support, but also infantry, isn't it?
Yeah, you'd hope it'd have some sort of interior in there. I don't know whether it or not.
Amphibious assault vehicle.
Yeah, but very cool looking thing.
With what looks like a T-55 turret on the top.
It does look a bit like that, doesn't it? Yeah. So from Hobbyist 148 Gap 28p. That's a weird ass looking plane.
That's a nice looking plane.
Did you like that? Yeah.
It's got big engines, big wings, and lots of missiles. What's not to like?
It hasn't got a lot. It's just got two. I think
well,
that's a big. They are big air-to-air missiles. Then
you wouldn't want it landing on your lap, would you?
Hey,
might only have two missiles, but you wouldn't want one landing on your lap.
No, that's true. That's true.
Is that Cold War era?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
Well, each one of those missiles was meant for like a B-52 or whatever the long range bomber was.
Yeah, that's a long range. I can shoot you down far away.
Supersonic. That's supersonic interceptor right there. I bet.
Yeah.
I'm also wondering, actually, are they the anti-ship missiles as well?
I would imagine so. Yeah, I imagine that'd be good to take out your aircraft carrier.
Or the old ramjets that hit the carrier at like Mach 3 or something and just go straight through.
Yeah.
The hell of a size, isn't it?
It's
a weird looking plane. Anyway,
I know.
Vegetables, £44.49, $55.
Monster engines on there.
And going on for a bit more Cold War, the bird is now out and available to buy. They were £15 posted, and I think you got 4 or 5 sections in each one. You do get decals for the graffiti on there.
Really?
€19 and $21 of that.
So does it come with a David Hasselhoff singing on the top?
Oh, shame. Oh, sorry. Include 3 wall units, no figures. But you do get some decals on there.
Oh, we don't get the cartoon figures.
No cartoon figures. Shame.
You know what he's doing? Got no way.
Yeah. Another very strange ass looking bit of Russian flying, the Beagle.
Yeah, that's a cool plane as well.
I think now that does look like it's carrying torpedoes, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's anti-ship, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a proper anti-ship. So that will be low speed, being able to fly low level, I take it, with those type of wings.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ventures models £50, €56, $63 on that one. Interesting, weird looking little plane.
I think the only one around at the moment is the 1/100 Samia, isn't it?
Yeah. So from Hasegawa, they're doing a 135 worker. Yeah, right. Set. The guy who's sitting down, which I think is Dan, taking a quick Dewey in the corner of the bag.
A quick Dewey.
Yeah, Dan eating his McDonald's.
You've got the guy with his stick and the lady that's not too sure what she's doing there with her clipboard.
She's writing the P45s.
Yeah. You're both sacked.
Not breakdown.
Yeah, she's the health and safety about to tell off the guy that's sitting down if he hasn't got his high vis or hard hat on.
Yeah, and he doesn't care.
Not break time. It's not break time.
Yeah, so you get that. You get the drinks machine with the you get a Hasegawa drinks machine. You get the bin, and you get 3 people standing around looking like they're doing some completely weird jobs.
I don't know why.
No, well, it's to go with their production, their road work stuff, but it's not exactly 3 people, not exactly 3 workers, are they?
No.
That's 3 health and safety.
Yeah,
that's 2 health and safety and 1 worker having his lunch.
And a sorting bin over there.
In reality, they could have done a box of workers having a break, and it would have been exactly like real life, wouldn't it? Come on now. There's loads of workers sitting around not doing anything. Exactly like the road works on the motorways. Moving on. Now, some of you guys are very strange and you like this. This is the F-16 XL 2-seater experimental fighter. I mean, F-16s are cool. It has got a cool payload on it. Very nice looking bomby things. But it's got 2 people sitting in it.
Bomby things.
It makes things go bang, Sam. Come on now.
I know.
They're bomby things, isn't they? Come on. Yeah, it's got a 2-seater in it.
There can't be many of that variant ever made right there.
No, there wasn't.
It was tangled, wasn't it?
that's not in service anywhere, is it?
No.
It was only ever experimental.
Okay.
Yeah. Vector's models £45, €50, $57 on that. Weird looking thing. Very weird. So these are the 2 Bob's decals for the F-15. They do look really quite cool. You get shark mouth, you get a load of different on there. They're still a bit of a low vis style of a plane. They are all grey, but 2 Bob's decals are very good. They do give it a bit more colour and a bit more thing to look at.
Is that for any F-15 kit? And the 148?
for the F15E.
Yeah, I think they're all Lakenheath ones. I think.
Do you know what? Hang on a second. Now, in the advert, it said 30, 48, 48, 48, and I just looked on the sheet and it says 36.
32 dash. Yeah.
I don't know whether it's a new one for the. I don't know whether they've got that right or wrong or what way around that's going with that one.
Okay.
Some cool looking decal schemes for
Who's behind it?
Yeah.
Oh, two bobs.
Saying €25, 25 pounds, €28, $30. That sounds more like a 30-second scale sheet price.
It does, I think they're showing both scales because they usually make their decals in all the scales of the
they do, don't they?
common aircraft.
We're a 32 number. It's definitely 32 scale.
Yeah. On the hand,
Definitely 32.
On the listing, 48. It has a P51 down the bottom corner there for you. You like that one?
Mm.
That's quite cool.
Oh, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, very nice.
Definitely 32. Yeah. 32.
ICM's 135 Cadet K38.
Uh-oh.
If you like a little convertible,
Uh-huh.
limousine. What was the German staff got? And it's £18, €20, $23. Nice little car. Standard B Liberty with the World War I US infantry from ICM. That's a good little box in that.
Yeah.
It's £32, €35, $30 on that one. Nice box.
Nice box, right?
Now I'm going to show this one. I haven't had a chance to go hunting around.
Holy Jeebus Christ!
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Whenever the Hasegawa do a special limited editions of the Hinds, they are really expensive.
It is super high though.
That is super Hind. So this is the one with all the new gun system on the front turret. But do you know what? One thing I did notice is they haven't got the heat deflectors over the exhaust.
No,
and also the what do you call it? The anchor pods on the side there. They shouldn't be 2 instead of 3.
Yeah,
I don't think they're trying to hide if they're bringing that big thing in.
Yeah, but the heat dispersals are to stop heat sensing missiles aiming straight into the engines. They're massive, big things, and they are pretty much fitted to all of the new Hinds now. So it's a bit strange that it hasn't actually got them. I wonder if it's an option in the box whether you can or cannot fit it. Who knows?
That thing looks hideous, doesn't it?
That's a Hasegawa's 152 M24 Super Hind. It's £77, €86, $97. If you have a hunt around and especially go through people that buy stuff through hand and then sell it on, they may be able to get a better price for that one. But whatever happens, it ain't going to be cheap because it's one of their special limited editions.
GFTF, no, it's not the same kit as Luke's giveaway, mate. That was that's the Vesda's kit.
Yeah. So they're not the same base kit.
Which is a stronger kit? There's the Vesda.
Yeah, by far. The Hind's an old kit now.
Old.
Yeah, it's early 80s actually.
That's just reboxing then, as a limited.
Yeah, just reboxing a couple of resi bits for the guns stuff. That's all.
I think you might find the main bodies are probably going to be the same, the pylons, but a lot of the other stuff's going to be should have been changed during the years to update it and keep it modern. But yeah, I imagine the same body and the pylons are the same. Yeah. Moving on from Polar Lights, 2,500 now. USS Discovery. It's a snap kit, which is a bit of a shame. It doesn't look. Hey,
somebody bought this before, didn't they?
I think someone has.
Yeah, they did. It was in the buying thing.
It was, yeah.
Yes, they did. Yeah. It's not huge. E model's £45 and €50, $57, isn't it? I love the TV show. Not sure.
Yeah, me too. Good show.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to get that kit of it though. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Same for Mobius snap kit. They're doing the NX01 Enterprise from the Enterprise series. Email's £36, €40, $45. Good TV show and a good looking ship for that one. Another one was 2 bobs in the 48 scale. The 60 years of NORAD. This is quite cool. That's a
Nice game, yeah.
That's a proper colourful one for an F18. Makes an F18 look nice. It's not a plane that's just ever like gone.
I like F18.
Hey,
Super Hornet right there. Is this Super Hornet?
Yeah, I'd imagine
Super Hornet.
Definitely.
F15, yeah. F16, yeah. And it's like they've got an F16 and a 15 and went, we'll just smash them together and see what we end up with. And this is what they end up with.
The F-18 is still the premier Navy fighter to this day.
No, that's because that's what
F-18 Super Hornets.
And the fighter for the Canadian Air Force, isn't it? It's their primary fighter.
It's a great aircraft. There's
a lot of them out there.
Very fast. Yep.
Oh yeah.
I know one thing. I don't want it looking for me.
I'm quite very capable aircraft. It's like it's a bit bitty at the back. It's like they've got all this aircraft at the front, and they just squished everything at the back. Why is it?
I guess.
Yeah, it must work really well like that. It's just
this is a streamlined beast.
It's just like, why is everything all squished in at the back? Massive.
It's going to be at least a Mach 2, I would say.
Yeah,
or close to it.
Aerodynamics. It's not down to how it looks.
Magnificent aircraft.
I know, but at least make them look pretty. Come on.
That looks nice.
Hey, I'll park one in my garage.
Anyone will park one in your garage.
And on that note, I'm out here.
Anyway, decal scheme does look cool, though. It does make it look really good.
Yeah, I like that.
I do like the decal scheme on that. Very nice. Hannon, £16, €18, $20 on that. Cool. Loads of different weird stuff coming up in the barrel. ICM 124 American gasoline loaders for their trucks. You got Front 76 Deep Sea Mech Schwabenland Army. Schwabenland Army. Yeah, very strange.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat.
I've got a load of the German rockets coming out. From Masterbox, you got a Beastorium, one of any of the many beast-like races, Champion Chucker, aka Nick Raff. It looks a bit very much like a Predator.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, it's pretty much a Predator. Also from Masterbox, you've got the Skull Clan, New Amazons. This is not the place for strangers. That's quite cool. 35 scale. Diesel kits to Hornet with a Crazy Mike and Muscle Pete.
Okay, let's go.
Names. World of Armor. Panda Hobby have got a lot of letters and numbers. It's a German howitzer. And then Triglav models, Balkan models, are doing a 135 scale
resin kit
of tank.
Which a resin kit.
It was a scale resin with photo etch and metal parts.
Neat.
What makes that different to a T-34-85? I've got no idea. It does look like it's a bit of a different barrel.
Has that got the 122 on it?
Yeah, it does look like it's a bigger. It does look like it's a bigger gun. So I don't know why they've done a
T-34-85 with the 122 T-25C, I think.
Looks like it. Looks like it. Vector are doing some Tempest Mark 5 corrections for the Edward kit. They've done a lovely set of stack exhausts.
See, that's what I was talking about, Norm.
Yeah.
They're doing a different nose cone for it. So you can see it's open. The different hole sizes are very different.
Mm-hmm.
They make it look a lot nicer. And then what looks to be is it ailerons. I can never remember what bits for the end of the wings, flaps. The ailerons.
Steering bit.
Hey?
Steering bit.
Steering bit.
Look at a bad sink mark I see on the part of the right.
Steering bits.
Yeah.
Because if they're joined together, they're called flapperons. That's the only one I do know. Which made me giggle. Anyway, yes, it deals with the sink marks and the wrong nose and the stacks. So that's a nice little detail set for it. It's not massive problems and issues to deal with. Just not adds nice little bit of detail.
I'm wondering, just at the moment, is that the 48 scale dual special thing that just came out? Same Tempest? Is that the same Edward kit?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Hmm.
And yes, Bell kits have announced 24 Metro GR4.
Ooh.
Whenever we will see it, who knows?
Oh yeah.
But it does show it will be a full engine.
2020 next year, they said, I think, or 2021, one of them.
Yeah, but they said that for one of their other kits, and it took 2 years later as it actually came out. It was a bit of a joke how long it took to get out. Anyway, they have announced it. They've shown their CAD pictures of it. So
will that be a resin kit, or will that be?
No, it's plastic.
That'll be plastic. Yeah.
I can see several of those things getting purchased when it comes out.
I must say, one good thing about
I love that thing.
They got some really colourful liveries for those livery, whatever it for them. So that's quite cool. The Audi, like the Quattro S1, the different options for it are very limited, which is a shame. This thing has been used for years and so many different people. That's really cool. There's a Rothmans. I think there's a Securicore one, isn't there?
Yep.
I think
there's Andrew's Heat for Harrow as well. I saw it was over here. There's dozens of schemes for it.
So that'll be a really cool one. Hopefully the kit builds up a lot, because a lot of their other kits have they've not had the best.
They're a bit of a bland build.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
In other words, they're a bit shit.
Yeah, interiors can be crap.
Yeah, the detail can be a bit here and there. Fit can be definitely a bit here and there. But it's a cool ass car, and at least it makes it accessible for people to buy, because the resin kits ain't cheap.
Yeah.
So that's quite cool to be coming out. And like Paul mentioned earlier, the Tier 124 Leon AMG is out. You can get it at Leon P retail when it's back in stock. It will be €47.52, $60.
It'll be early next week.
Yeah.
I've got one.
Good timing. And don't forget to sign up an account to start collecting sprue points for money off vouchers on when you buy through UMP.
Yeah, we've got other kits in as well. We've got the new TS hybrid car, a couple of monkey bikes, and loads of other stuff as well. Go over and have a look. And that Mercedes SLR that has been discontinued, we've got 3 of those coming in too. Well, 2 because one's mine.
One because one's stands.
On the figure side of things, Nut Plants have got some 75mm figures coming out. Some really cool. The Advanced Guard Barricade, he looks as mean as hell in that. And then the Line Breaker Frost. They are each £39.60, €43, $49 from Hysterex.
Look like a couple of boys, I know.
Yeah, a couple of friendly blokes down the back alley.
Wow.
Oh, that's one.
That's not the back alley, eh?
Yeah. And
it can be a bit slippy around that back entry.
Another one from Nuts Plants is 135. You've got the Overwatcher, the Scouter, and the Vagabond. Nice looking figures. Very cool. If you want to do some post-apocalyptic style 135 dial-rolls, available at Hysterex, they are £13.25 each, €14.50 and $16 each. Atalieri are doing a re-box of their Sea King, and this is for the Apollo 11 landing. So everyone's jumping on the bandwagon. Better late than never. Moon landing, 50th anniversary. How accurate this is, I don't know. How perfect, I'm not sure how good the Italieri kit is.
I think it's a reboxing of another one. I don't think it's Miles.
Oh, do you think it might be a has he done a 70 seconds?
No, I don't think you have.
Might be an Esky then, isn't it?
Has he? Yeah, they have done the 72nd, but hold on a minute. I just want to check skill mates on that, because
Not Cyber Hobby, is it?
Ooh, that's a good point. Yes, we have done a 70 seconds.
A cracking kit.
They did the full.
Dial.
No, you don't. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm quite sure you do not get the pod for the C.
All right.
Which would be cool if they did.
Would.
No.
I'll just check on that, mate. But
I'll let you check. Anyway, from emails, £22.50, €25, $28 on that. To be honest, it's not that far different from the price of the Airfix one in that scale, which is cool. I'll be honest, from the pictures of what I've seen, that's not far off exactly what it should look like. They've blanked out the window. They got everything in the right place. They're still.
It's Fujimi kit. It's a Reebok's Fujimi kit.
Oh, well, if you look for a challenge,
there's always hope.
They're not actually too bad. The Fujimi kits are going together rather well, but they're very old mold.
Yeah, one on. That could be good. I think Leopard Workshop in 135 is doing a Leopard 1 driver training cab. If you want to build a bit something different and want to have a bit of something to point and look at, there's a cab for the Leopard 1.
Looks like they've just taken that off of a pleasure cruiser.
It does look like that, doesn't it? It does look a bit of a pleasure cruiser, a Tulloch.
The telegraph pole on the front for a barrel.
Yeah, £31, €35, $40 for one of those.
That's my parking spot.
Yeah. That's it. Have a great weekend.
Well done, Tim.
Well done, Tim.
Cheers, Tim.
Good job, Norm.
Well done, Norm.
Congrats.
Good job.
Actually, on that build Super Hind, this is the extras you get in the box. You get a very bent metal gun.
Nice.
Oh dear.
Right. And you get a little bit extra etch.
Yeah.
And you get some rather poor resin cast bits.
Yeah, they don't look good, do they?
What's that in?
That's that Mil 24 77 quick 1/72 scale one.
And look, top left corner. Aren't those the different air intakes?
No, they're the front ones. On the front of the model, you've got different air intakes.
Yeah, they're the front air intakes. That's.
You're on about them ones. The heat suppressor.
Yeah, but on the other boxing, it didn't show those either. So I say that's not the right boxing either, is it?
It should be the Super Hind.
No, it's Super Hind grey camo. Yes, but anyway,
basically you'll get them in the box.
Yeah, you'll get that minus the 2 air filters.
Yeah, and it's the old mold.
Yeah,
they date back a long way back.
Yeah.
It's very flashy.
Flying thing.
Oh.
I've got a load of muffs in your mate. You'd attacked all evening.
You've been opening your wallet.
Yeah, he's opened his wallet again.
Yeah, just bought something, has he?
I have actually, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I bought another F-15. It's all Sam's fault.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Sam, how dare you?
I've been after one of them for a while, so I bought one.
Forcing people into buy kits.
Right then.
I can see, like a group build coming up.
Last giveaway of the night. So I have a limited edition yellow UMP tape holder, a white one, and a blue paint holder. I'll put you some bungs in there. Well, paint pots in there as well, so they're all full. All you got to do to win these is wait for John again to prompt you to put your numbers in. You got 5 minutes. Pick one number from 1 to 1,000. After 5 minutes, we close it and do a live random number generator. And the person closest to the number wins the 3D goodies posted out for free. Ooh. Simple as that. So when you're ready, boys?
Yep. Ready, John?
I'm ready.
Ready, and we shall start in 3, 2, 1. Start your numbers.
Right.
Oops, excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me.
Bye.
Pardon me. Coming through, coming out.
Make sure everyone's numbers show in the chat. Really weird.
Yeah.
I might actually hit refresh on my.
Why it's hiding them, I don't know.
No idea.
Oh.
It's very strange, though, isn't it?
It's hiding the ones from the same people as well.
Yeah, just picking the same people, isn't it?
What am I getting the blame off now?
Just Sam's fault.
I was talking to Rachel. I could hear that Sam's fault.
Still your fault.
That F-15, that Sam.
Oh, all right, now.
Yeah.
Good thing we bought another one, isn't it?
I bought another one as well, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Why is that stock?
No.
Oh, gonna say. Give me a chance.
Will be my midnight.
Vultures in for the kill.
No, we don't know yet, Steve. It's a rumor at the minute.
Sounds like a paper cutter.
Oh.
Wow.
What's wrong with it? It's me dragging my Mac.
Is that what that was? Good.
Sorry, am I making noise for once?
Who's making a noise?
Sorry, making a noise for once, isn't it?
Excellent.
Get out of here.
3 minutes, folks. You got 3 minutes.
Hey.
If it's not Flynn, it's Ruby. Make up your mind.
Yeah.
Followed by
Echoes.
bleep, 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 bleep.
Bands. All that noise I put up with all day.
Oh, stop moaning.
Drive me nuts.
Only you thought.
Sam's getting all domestic there.
I love him really, but I'm not going to tell him that.
I don't.
Talk to him more than I talk to my wife.
Well, you've been together so long.
It's a fact, I think.
Oh, that's true, Sharpie. I'll give you that one.
Perhaps that's why I was working with me and Mary. We only see each other once a week.
Yeah.
2 minutes, folks. 2 minutes.
She retires and I get a divorce.
Very, quite good. How does your garden grow?
I have no idea. John, you have to go through the site, mate. I don't deal with any of the postage at all, but the site will tell you exactly how much it'll cost. Everything's weighed. I have no idea, mate. I've never ordered from our site, so I've got no idea.
It differs greatly by where you're located.
Yeah, it might be funny to just stick one in, Paul, to see what it charges you for postage.
Yeah, his address.
I know what it'll charge me. It'll charge me £4.
Take longer than just shouting at Hannah anyway.
Yeah, it's Hannah's in charge of all that.
1 minute, folks. You got 1 minute.
Einen Minuten.
Very quiet.
I should get in that way.
I'm impressed with this glue, Paul.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Great for etch.
No idea why the camera won't roam tonight. Just sticks on me.
Well, it's definitely, that's right.
Because you're the star.
Well, there is that.
Oh, brother.
And we shall begin the countdown in 3, 2.
What the hell?
Is that sharing?
Yep.
Ignore the 923. That was from earlier on. So I'm going to go find a different. We'll go on random.org. And we'll zoom in there too. So we'll put 1,000 in. There we go. So I'm going to click this once and once only. That'll be the winning numbers. As always, if two people pick the same number, the first person to pick it automatically wins. And if you think there is one, please don't shout it out. These guys will check it, double check it, and once they the answer, somebody will announce the winner. As simple as that. So the winning number for the 3D printed stuff is 743.
743.
Oh, that's funny.
Boys, I'm going to have to go. My eyes are starting to close.
All right, Sam.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
Good morning, boys.
That's later, Sam.
Cheers, Sam.
Well, Sam.
Dan's still with us. Oh, yeah, he is. Stuff's moving. I can see.
It's 743, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Sea King's looking well, Luke.
Yeah, it's into priming now, mate. So give
Yeah,
that
good.
24 hours or so.
Nice.
That master set makes life so much easier, though.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, what the hell did I do there? No, for crying out loud.
Ricky Paul, that's just the way Tim's eyes are. It's that time of night when the alcohol level is starting to reach his head.
Just how he looks.
Oh, not yet. Not yet.
Getting drunk from the feet up, aren't you, Tim?
That feels like it.
It'll hit the top of the head, and that'll be it. They'll be snoring.
Yeah.
A couple of hours later, stagger to bed.
Yep, there you go, John. Sorted. Old books.
So we've reached consensus, well, everyone's come up with the same person to win. And the number drawn on random.org was 743 for the UMP limited edition multicolored printed bits. I can't remember exactly what they were. And the winner with 748 was Digsby James.
Oh, well done, Digsby.
Well done,
Well done, Digsby. Email address is in the description of the video, buddy. ismprizeclaim@gmail.com. Send me an email with your address, and I can post that too. Well done.
Awesome. Yay.
Congrats, Digsby.
A couple of questions in the chat that have been repeated twice. Dave says, where can you get a good red oxide primer? Have a look. Tamiya does a spray can of one. It's like a brown red oxide primer. And Steve says, will the Tamiya F14 weapons fit the Revel F50 with minimal fettling? He says resin upgrades for the F14 if it's the same loadout, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, you might just have to like chop the little mounting pits off the pylons and.
No, hang on. Sorry. Yeah, Standard Res doesn't do that color anymore, Dick. They stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Now brown.
Not the same.
Nope. Sadly. And there we go. Well done, peeps.
Nice.
And there we go. So as soon as we're all done, I think we'll call it a night. So thanks everyone that joined in tonight. Well done to everyone that won. Well done to everyone that shared. Thanks for all these guys for helping. Tune next week when hopefully Jermaine will have some questions laid out for Al. Al's interview.
Well, that can't go down next week.
Why?
Because I'm working second shift next week. I won't be here.
Oh,
I will not be here next
Looks
week.
like somebody else has to interview Al then.
Not a problem.
We'll figure something out through the week.
These big ideas, eh?
I know, big ideas, and then doesn't follow through.
What can I say?
At least we can use the questions Jermaine laid out for it anyway.
Yeah, I'll lay the questions out for you. No
oh,
problem.
I'll do it for you, Jermaine. I'll do your.
Well,
interview.
John, thank you for stepping up, John.
Thank you,
and
John.
You and I will converse.
At least we got one reliable American.
Oh, you! How dare you! Oh, the whore.
Right, anyway, so thanks everyone for watching. We'll catch you all later. The offer hangout link will go up in a minute. I don't hold that much chance of you getting in, but good luck if you do.
Good luck.
And, we'll catch you all later. So goodbye, everyone. Take care.
Bye.